It's Friday, fuckers. Welcome to Shadowcast Uncut. And joining us this evening, the man who runs the interwebs, Greg for Mercy.
It's only a masterpiece if it says Takaro on the box.
Toy reviewer and all-round rap god, Bobby Skullface.
Fanstoys apologist.
The genius reviewer behind $69.99 toys, Justin T2RX6.
I break my toys on purpose just so this guy will speak to me.
Meme master of wieners and farts, Robert D.
Man, what'd you break this time, Robert?
Sponsored by Bob's Bait and Tackle Shop, Matthew Deluxe Baldwin. And we won't be doing Hasbro news because I'm your third-party elitist host of Zefticon.
If it wasn't for Hasbro, you wouldn't have third party anyway, Lenny.
So put on your big boy pants and send all of the special snowflakes out of the room because it's time for your favorite podcast. Shadowcast Uncut.
G'day, cunts. Welcome to Shadowcast Uncut 160. That's the episode number. How are you all doing this week, folks?
Yay!
That's good. He's cheering.
Huzzah!
Oh, there he is.
What was
There
that?
he is. I think he just broke
You're half
something else.
retarded. I bet he did.
Everyone have a pretty swell week, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
It's Monday, but...
No, it's not. It's Tuesday, you jackass.
It's Brooklyn time. It's Monday, Brooklyn time.
Yeah, that's right. It's Friday. It's Monday's, fuckers. Ooh, sip it up, man. Sip it up, tea. Is that some tea or something?
Sip it hard.
What is that, man?
That's Jameson.
Oh.
me.
Oh, shit. This is going to be a good show. All
Yeah,
right.
no. There's no drinking game going on.
Okay, good.
You know how fucked up I got that night?
No.
I stood up when the show was over and I almost
How fucked up?
Like, I almost
No.
fucking took a header.
No. You like
You
giving
don't
head.
realize how drunk you got, Bobby, until you stand up and try to walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that. And I just started wolfing down food. My wife was like, "Are you drunk or something? Because you're eating a lot of carbs right
You
now."
hush, woman.
I'm like, "Must eat something."
You're like, must fill out the collar of this shirt.
I needed to soak up that booze. That's what I needed to do.
With that collar.
Ripped it like the Hulk.
What did you eat, though, Robert?
Just rice and fucking beans.
Rice and beans.
Not meatballs or spaghetti?
No Trump.
I thought y'all had that like on rotation all the time at your house. It's lasagna and meatballs.
I did make penne. I did make penne bolognese for dinner.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Hey,
Do you make your own bread at your house, Robert?
No.
No.
He would have
I got
to
a
tip
dress
himself
on?
if he did.
Yeah. Matt, you have to make your own sandwiches.
Oh, I love making my own sandwiches.
Yeah.
You cunt.
Alrighty. Fuck you, Matt. So, what do we got left as far as the t-shirts, the mugs?
We sold a shirt this week. Yeah, thank you, Fong.
All right, round of applause.
Thank you, Fong.
We still got magnets, right? 1 magnet, 2 magnets.
Hold on.
Hey, he bought a medium too. Schmedium.
We have 4 smalls.
We're never gonna sell those. I can tell you right
That's
now.
4 smalls, and that's it.
Unless we got kids that buy that
If
stuff.
you're really
We
good
have,
at
like,
stitching, you could take the 4 smalls and make a
There you
2XL
go.
out of it.
Yeah, 3X right there, buddy.
We have like
All right.
6 keychains.
Tons of
15
pint
mugs.
glasses.
Matt has 13, I think, and then whatever Bobby has,
Yeah.
and 5 magnets.
Probably got 20 pint glasses.
And they are flying off the fucking shelves. So
They are.
Yeah.
Come get
I
your
might
shit.
hitch up for one of those smalls after the show. I know we got a new listener that'll fit on.
Aw.
So.
Your
No.
girly girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, no, just
where's it small?
yeah, small will be good. Just
That's
one.
awesome. I'm tweaking my nipples.
Are you
Yeah.
authorized to take her out of school?
Yeah.
He gonna sign her out, man.
I got a car. I know where to park. It's fine.
I bet you do.
Thanks, Greg.
You're gonna take her on vacation?
You can only park 300 yards away.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
It's accurate though. Hey, did you get anything? Let's move on. Matt!
I
What did
knew
you
it!
get?
Yes. Man, all I got today was, or I got this week was RID Ratchet, and that's it. I like him. He's a block. He's a big old, just a block of Legos. But I like the transformation, and it has some stuff, with the transformation. It's pretty cool. I'll do a review on it later on. But that's all I got. I'll order some stuff, so I'll have something next week.
All right. Greg, what you got?
Oh, you got me yawning. That's what I got. I got Grump, Slick, and Downbeat.
Yeah.
All solid purchases, I'm sure. Bobby, what did you think of Downbeat, Grump, and Slick?
I like Downbeat. Grump is passable, and I don't care for Slick.
Mm-hmm. What else you got?
Why did you jump over me? I was going to give you my opinions too.
Oh yeah, no, go, Greg.
No. I just want an explanation. I don't want a spotlight.
We're breaking up.
I actually
Breaking
want
up.
the same thing.
Kind of feels that way, so that's cool. I'm sorry, Greg. My apologies.
Yeah,
Anything else, Bobby?
Yeah, I got
Check
SH
out.
Figuarts Harley Quinn.
Yes.
I got TFC's Deathclaw.
Yes.
And I got to take a look at Toy World's Requiem,
Yeah. Wait, what's that?
the Dirge.
Weapon for Dweem.
I'm sorry.
And actually, I liked him.
Really?
Yeah. Mine, Mike, what's funny? Like, it doesn't work for my collection, right? It's too big, and, it's
So to
down,
speak.
so to speak. But I never realized how much I want a waist
my
whip
car.
on my Seekers.
How about knee ratchets?
To me, I'd take the waist swivel over a knee ratchet.
Got a penis in your
Oh
mouth.
man.
I liked it a lot. I think the face looks fucking stupid, and I don't like the hairpin missiles.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's my only complaint. Oh, light piping when you have plastic covering the entire back of the head, probably not the best idea.
It's genius.
So you're not gonna buy it?
No, I'm not going to buy it. It doesn't work for my collection, but I like it.
Didn't buy it. Little Eddie Murphy over there.
Yeah, what she said.
But yeah, so and then I got to take a look at also MMC's Terragus.
Who's
whatever
that?
it is.
Which
The
one's that?
Trailbreaker.
Oh yeah.
The what?
Trailbreaker.
Oh, okay.
Did you pop on all the chrome bits in bot mode, like on his shoulders and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, it doesn't make a difference.
No, fuck no.
Better, so vacuum's better right now?
It's a well-built toy. The engineering is 10 times more enjoyable than the Bad Cube one.
What about that chest? How it collapses?
What about it? If they would have sprung for a little bit of fucking paint on the thing,
I know.
Like,
God.
it would have. But it's just as a result, it just looks like it looks cheap.
Doesn't look
Did-
good.
It's not built cheaply, and it's not built poorly, and I love the engineering. Absolutely fucking love it. Like, it's fun. You can flip it back and forth with no problem. But it just looks like a $30 toy.
Did you at any point go to pick it up off your table and accidentally throw it through the ceiling?
No, I didn't have
Like
that.
you were picking up a can of soda you thought was full and it was actually empty?
No, I didn't have that.
Oh. Yeah, because I had that problem. What about how those little chrome ball joint, like little dainty, like weird looking fucking shoulder attachments looked? Like they didn't throw you off at all? They didn't feel like cheap?
No, I mean, you could take them on and off, right? So, like, are you talking about the ones that clip onto the shoulder?
Well, I'm talking about like the trademark Trailbreaker accessories.
Those I thought they were fine. Like with the ball joint, I thought that was fine. That didn't bother
I don't know. That looked like, I don't know. For
And I
some
did
reason.
like that it gave you the option of behind the head or like that. I dig all that. Like of all the my main problem, it
Little
doesn't
donkey punch.
look like $100.
I think the chrome bits, the bumper, the rims, the shoulder bits, and the stuff behind his head, and then you have the what do you call that? The rail, the what do you call it?
The running board.
It's like running board. It provides nice highlights. But I do think it's the gray. I just think if they're gonna go for like a simple like they did with highlights, you do need a finish on like the gray areas and shit, or you know.
A little dainty.
Did the Bad Cube one did have a finish on some of it though, right? And it didn't match up. Is that the one I'm thinking of, or was that the MMC one?
That's probably the MMC one.
No, the black on the MMC is like glossy. It's just, like the forearms and the thighs are just like gray plastic. So
The Bad Cube had a finish on it. If that's what you think. That's what you're thinking about.
Yeah, I can't remember. I remember looking at photos of one of them.
I just typed in Bad Cube.
Well, I have the Bad Cube, whatchamacallit, Hoist standing here next to him, and he's got less finish than Trailbreaker.
That's not true.
What?
Yeah.
His hood.
Oh no, you didn't.
That's not a true statement.
What? How?
Man, he called you out, Robert.
Hey, Bobby, it's an alternative fact.
That's exactly what it is.
Nothing at all on the legs. Nothing at all on the arm.
And Trailbreaker has nothing at all on the legs. Nothing at all on the arms.
Hold on.
I'll take that shit, Robert.
No, he's got silver paint on his calves. He has red paint on his knees. On his
on the knee. That doesn't match the red plastic.
It's still more.
World Star.
Wolf?
It's not. It's not more though. It's like the whole middle and all the panels. The entire truck is painted.
Fuck yeah, it is.
On vacuum.
There it is. It's good too.
Oh shit.
And I'm not saying that Bad Cube's Trailbreaker is the definitive Trailbreaker. I know for a fact that he won't be my Trailbreaker for life.
Nope, Takaro got you.
Or Fanstoys.
Well, I'm not comparing this Trailbreaker to that Trailbreaker. I'm comparing the MMC Trailbreaker to the Hoist. So I don't know what kind of finish you got on the
It's always a shit.
I think Hoist is the same though. Doesn't Hoist isn't the green a finish on Hoist? The
It's
entire
not on his legs.
It is.
I mean, on his hood it is. And,
so the entire truck is painted.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm looking at the Bad Cube. I mean, the MMC Trailbreaker right now. I don't think there's. Is there any paint on the arms?
You ever notice that? Like when Robert says some shit, like he gets back in the corner, he starts going up.
I'm like, wait a minute, Robert. I'm looking at it now. Is there any paint on the arms? And he's just in the background.
I don't see paint on the arms, but then I'm looking at Hoist, and he has no paint on his arms.
Or is there any paint on the pelvis?
Nope.
Is there any paint on the thighs?
There might be paint on his crotch, but can't tell. But it's shiny.
Is there any paint?
Neither on Hoist.
Is there any paint on the chest?
Yeah, I thought that was a finish. Is that just plastic?
No, the answer is no. There is not.
Negatory.
Well, you do have some paint apps. You have the little lights on the sides.
Man,
you have
somebody just can't say that.
I would consider that the flank. But
someone just can't say they're wrong. Jesus.
It's shiny. You can't.
It is shiny. It is shiny.
It's
But
shiny.
that shit's not acceptable to me. Like Bad Cube just pulled that shit with his gears and swerve, and then fucking X-Transbots does that shit all the goddamn time. Like it's not fucking acceptable. Like making a glossy ass plastic is not the same as fucking putting.
Oh, I agree. I wish this shit had more paint.
Hey, Bobby.
Goddamn paint.
Yes.
Bobby, they did put a drop of paint where they didn't need to in that little triangle, a different color actually.
That's a fact.
And you didn't even acknowledge it. Yeah. Just saying.
Is somebody a paint apologist? Who's a paint apologist?
You might want to go back to Paint University. You might want to go back to Sherwin-Williams.
But yeah, I just I don't know, man. That MMC Trailbreaker, like it's like that. It's even a better example than the Combiner Wars Devastator. Like there's so much good about it that if they would have just extra mile and fucking put a finish on it, the only thing it would have cost them was money, and it would be a no-brainer.
So what do you think? What do you think they were rushing or being cheap?
I think they were being cheap.
That's stupid.
I think
But that's so stupid.
I think, and Lenny, I mean no disrespect. I love you personally.
I love you too.
Aw.
MMC. I think
You
they
think-
pinch every quarter until the fucking eagle screams.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree with you.
Why do you like MNC so much then?
But I'm not
Me?
saying they don't make a good product most of the time, especially with the reformatted line. I'm just saying that like the shit that we see with MMC, like this masterpiece quote unquote figure that's not painted.
It's not a masterpiece.
Releasing shit like Titanica and then releasing Roadbuster later, shit like that. Like you just don't see that with other companies. Like they just,
Except for Hasbro.
except for Hasbro. Fair enough. Another penny pinching company.
Yeah, no,
That's it.
I get it. I get
Yeah.
it.
One telltale sign for like a failing company, they don't even see it, is when they start trying to pinch pennies. They become penny wise and pound foolish. You know, you see that in like the food industry, where you start going for lesser quality, just to and you start raising prices, stuff like that. And like
Penny
you start
wise,
cheap.
pound foolish. I like that.
You
But
can keep,
Hasbro will still be around.
That's going to be in Bobby's next review.
Robert,
Yeah.
Robert, can you tell Lenny and I a little bit more about the food industry, though?
Yeah, please.
I've worked in the food industry too.
I was a cook in the military, bitches.
I worked in a bagel store.
I know how to cook chili
uh,
mash.
I actually know how to make bagels, and they're not really a big thing over here. So
It's the water.
I'm
I
better
know how to
than
make
them.
stroganoff.
I know it's the water. You what? You know how to make strawberry milk?
Yeah. What did Justin get?
I really like strawberry
Um,
milk, actually.
I really like strawberry milk as well, Greg. I think it's great.
You like that?
We're not. When,
I've gotten
Sorry?
virtually like 20 minutes of silence.
DTR6.
That's what I would call that. That's what I got.
DTR6.
Are you guys actually ready to listen? Or you want to keep going? I mean,
No,
I'm okay
well,
if you want to
I
keep
was-
going.
I was going
Okay.
to do Robert first, but
Okay, go ahead. You
that's
go.
all right.
That's
No,
fine.
no. Let's do
No,
you, Justin.
no.
What?
I'm gonna Matt Baldwin in this one. I'm triggering, and
Okay. All right. Well, you just stay quiet for another 5 minutes. Then, what did you get, Robert?
Matt,
Like,
you're T-Paining, Matt.
Yeah, Matt, shut the
I'll
fuck
buy
up.
you a drink.
I got Mastermind Reformatted Culture. I'm gonna post it online that he finally arrived. And I'm gonna put little laser effects on his fucking canyon tips. Pew pew!
Yeah, so I got him.
Oh.
And
Why are you
also-
making fun of Cody? That's funny.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Shout out to Cody. Come on now.
Oh,
That was good. That's a nice picture, though. It was a really nice
that
picture.
was a nice picture.
He does.
You forgot to cover the eyes. Put them in front of some bra. Skinny jeans.
And wonderfully got in the MPP-10H, the clear MPP-10, and he's gorgeous.
How's that knockoff?
It never fucking ends with you, Robert.
It's beautiful. Oh
Every
my
week
God.
you
Is it
buy a
beautiful?
new MPP something.
That's true.
Yeah. It should be called MP Stilling.
Now I have the MPP-10 Clear, I have the regular MPP-10, I have the MPP-10 Nemesis, and the MPP-10 Ultra Magnus. And then I have the MP-10V regular one, the Voyager size MPP-10, and the MPP-10 Ultra Magnus, MP-10V Ultra Magnus. I got a lot
You
of
got-
these MPP-10s.
You got shares in that shit, Robert?
No.
You don't have to have shares in knockoff.
Do you want? I'll share
Do you
with
have-
you. I'll send you one.
Do you have
you
shares
can.
in MMC?
I'm working on it, Greg. I'm working on it.
Ooh, burn.
I don't know. They're making some bad business decisions. I don't know.
At least they don't steal shit from everybody.
Remember,
Knockoffs do.
and I broke Senecus when I was trying to stand him up with Tarn and
Well, I don't think you were trying to stand him up. Talk us through it. What?
I was
How'd you
just
break it?
It was one of the little handles that are behind his calf. You guys are saying, do it carefully, you're gonna break them. And then he was all done. I was just flipping down the little handle behind his calf, and the plastic just peeled off. It just came off. So, and then I screamed, and it wasn't recording, and everybody wished it was recording because they would have
Hey,
thought it was funny.
none of our listeners can believe that you broke something, Robert. I'm just gonna say it right now.
And then I message MMC, and they're just like, please contact customer care. I'm like, oh, no, I gotta send an email now. Come on. But that's it.
All right.
Good haul, man. Good haul.
Thanks.
Hey, Justin, what did you get?
That was like 6 or 7 minutes. I don't know. I'm off the show. I'm done. Let's see. I am playing a lot of catch up as of right now. Catch up, not catch up.
About mustard.
Yeah, mustard. So I
Still
got
said
the Fanstoys Sovereign, so that's nice.
Yay.
I got the second release of Bad Cube's Sun Surge. I got what's the next Stunacon Carnage, whatever breakdown is being called.
The white guy.
Yeah, I got the MMC whatever Trailbreaker and Hoist they're called. I got both those. And of course I got the Make Toys Jazz. So
Yay! You got a drop, man. Good job.
I feel like I'm the last person besides Matt now who has said he just ordered his, but I
Yeah.
feel like I'm the last person in the world to have taken a look at this Jazz, and that makes me kind of sad. But
I know.
Whatever. It is what it is. So.
I haven't looked
But
at
you
it.
like it though. You like it.
I do like it. Yeah. I don't I saw something about the panels sticking out. Like I don't have any problems with any of that stuff. So either I got a really good one or someone's doing something wrong. I don't really know, but mine works flawless. So
I think it's the plastic, like the flash or something, when it broke off or something.
yeah, and
It
like
might be a little something like that.
and like the neck joint, like I don't like. It'd be nice if it tabbed in, but like it's such a stiff joint that it doesn't. It's not like his head's like flopping around like Spinouts was or something like that. So I mean, that's
Now,
not a
are
big
you-
deal.
Now you are a big jazz fan.
Mhm.
Would you give it still a pass if he wasn't a jazz fan?
Yeah, I think he
Okay,
is
that's
at
good.
least on par with any official MP car. I feel like
Agreed.
so.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But the MP cars are 10 years old, so they've had time to make them a little better.
That's fair.
Yeah, but I mean, like even with of the MP cars,
What?
the only one that I feel like has kind of diminished over time is the the sideswipe mold. Like I still think the Prowl mold is awesome. Wheeljack's mold is awesome, and he is
Right.
definitely on par with Wheeljack and Prowl. So
Hey, Matt, just heads up, the MP cars that came out like 3 and 4 years ago, they're not 10 years old.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, it's not an excuse.
Well, they still had a couple years to, everything, like we was talking about, Masterpiece Prime last week, P10,
Oh, how Bobby hates them.
yeah, Bobby
No,
felt like
I
it's
didn't say
outdated.
Never said
Well,
such thing.
I know, but I'm just saying you think it's outdated, which it is outdated. They've had a lot of years to catch up, try to, make something that was already perfect and good, and knock it off, like a Bobby gets. Or I meant Robert. I can't think of his name. But I mean, it's been years. I'm sure that stuff are going to get better as time goes on.
Hey, Justin, are you going to pick up the Toy World Jazz?
I'm thinking about it just because I really like the alt mode. But like outside of the alt mode, like I hate that Jazz. I think it's stupid looking.
He
But-
can be your own one.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there is a possibility on it just because I do love the alt mode. That's my favorite thing. So
Is there another Jazz coming out? Is Toy World the next one?
unless that
Oh.
transform and roll out whenever.
Yeah. Is that coming out? Do you still got it on pre-order?
I have no clue. I don't think so.
I heard a rumor
Uh-oh.
from a fairly reliable source that was canceled.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be the case because it's been like who knows how long. I do still have that on pre-order. So if
I
that
do too.
ever does come
Nice.
to be, we'll get it. But I don't think it's coming.
If we're
But you
still
don't
on
want to cancel now and miss the train. You know?
No. Absolutely not.
episode 300, we'd be like, Justin, you still got it on pre-order? Yeah.
I feel
They'll
like
hold you to that pre-order price, though. You could probably cancel it and then pre-order that $20 one if it does come out.
Yeah. I feel like if it does come out, like I need to be the one who reviews it. Like it
Oh,
just
yeah.
has to be.
That's true.
They should send it to you already right now.
I know.
Mm.
Why not?
Fuckers.
Just buy the prototype. And of course, Takara's going to make one. Like that's the rumor jumping around at the moment, right? They're going to do
Yeah,
it.
that's been a rumor for a couple of years.
Yeah.
That's
Well, there was that.
going to make a Transformers character. Yeah, I've heard that one.
Yeah.
Hey.
There was a drawing of it.
hey, Lynn, what'd
Yo!
you get? What'd you
I
get,
just got
homie?
I got another ton. That's all I got.
That's it. Oh,
It's perfect. So
perfect.
I love it.
It's a shit post for that one for all the fuck ups it does.
But
I thought there'd be another post for like, you know, another lynching post or something about Tarn.
Well, I saw one that was covered in stress marks and scratches.
yeah,
That might be it.
That's
individual.
That's unfortunate.
I didn't see that one. Oh.
Yeah.
The only issue I have
where
with
was that?
Tarn. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, where'd you see that post up?
That was in the Cybertron Cafe, I believe.
Okay, I didn't know if you got one of your group too.
Plug it.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. If I did, I would have just deleted it though, because apparently that's what I do.
Damn shame.
Who runs the cafe? Is anybody we know?
Stacy Miller.
Stacy Miller. Cool.
Yes.
Shout out to him or her.
The issue, the one issue I have with this Tarn is his left arm on that mushroom peg.
Why?
That's just because it comes out easily. Like you can basically pull the forearm off if you wanted to.
Really?
And it doesn't seem very, up to par with them to do that.
I feel like
Which
the one
arm?
problem you would have with it is that you broke it already. But you know, I mean,
Which arm are you talking about?
No, the left arm. The right
The middle-
arm's
the middle
not
one.
on a mushroom bag. The middle one. The
Mine?
left.
That's his penis.
Okay. Well, mine hasn't come off, so I can't speak on
You
that.
can
I guess.
You can just turn the forearm and it'll come off. You can
No,
put
no.
pressure on
I
it.
Yeah, that's
have.
what-
You know what? I have turned the forearm and it hasn't come off. That's what I'm
I said
saying.
if you turn it and apply pressure, it'll just slide off.
Well, that's how mushroom pegs work.
But the point is,
That's
they didn't.
how they get them on.
They didn't need to do that.
Oh,
the left arm
okay.
doesn't have a mushroom.
Hey, Bobby, you got Tarn yet?
Yeah, but I got him out of the box today. I just haven't
Oh,
really
okay.
fucked with him.
Anyway.
I want to make another comment on your videos whenever you do it. Okay.
Are you gonna?
Wait, Lynn.
What was that?
What was that?
You
Bob?
know, you always got a
Bob?
little funny quip.
I give you props all the time, Bob.
I know. I appreciate all. Your comments always make me crack a smile, Matthew.
That hurts. I'm sorry. Let's go.
Would you rather I frown?
No.
Okay.
I did like the mask when you were trying to lick your finger. That was awesome.
Dude, the swerve. It's already hit by now that people listen to it. The swerve skit makes me LOL. I looked at it. Adam and Joe today. Had a quick chuckle.
I laughed out loud at work when I saw that. I said, that motherfucker licked his finger. He got a mask on. Somebody said, he got a mask on? Nah. Anyway, let's move on.
All right. We don't have any fucking movie news this week. God damn it.
this is the worst
So I
week
guess
ever.
I know.
Show's
wait,
over. Just
So
cancel
there's
it.
going to be a teaser
What?
for the Super Bowl. There's going to be a teaser. There's going to be another little gem.
There's either gonna be a Super Bowl teaser or that other movie that Paramount's pushing. That's why I didn't add it.
G.I. Joe?
No, not G.I. Joe.
No. Okay.
I did see movie news this week, but I don't know. It could already be in the Hasbro news, so I'm just going to jump ahead and have a quick look. They're re-releasing all of the main characters from the movie line in a new line. So all the old toys are new again.
Yeah,
That's totally sweet.
Yeah.
they're doing them in that Takara line with the quote-unquote
that's
premium painters. Yeah, that was
are
like
they?
last year.
Okay. All right.
That movie
That's
Perfection
true.
series or something.
Pre-order.
Yeah, movie first or something. I think it's called. And
Yeah.
they don't look to have any paint, to be honest. But
Oh, they will.
Well, they only
Takara.
did one spot of paint to be premium paint ups.
yeah, that's true. All right. In third-party news, we have Fanstoys Bezerk and
Berserk.
comparisons.
Eminem? Like, what is
Be
this?
nice if they got the name right, but hey, whatever. Hmm.
Phoenix? Or Berserk?
God dang it! I got to log into Facebook.
I think it looks good. I'm real happy with this one.
Yep. Jet
This
tank.
might be my bliss. This might be my bliss wing.
Yeah, like every
It is
picture I see of it, I think it looks better than the last time I saw it. So
I was I agree. I was listening to, I think it was Realm of Collectors, or it was either Realm of Collectors or it was Plastic Fanatics, and they were talking about Pinkerton from Realm of Collectors. I can't recall which, but he said he's only buying Fans Toys in Takara. from now on.
Pinkerton?
Yeah,
He also said he was only going to buy Autobots.
that's a fact.
So-
That's a fact. But that is a tempting approach.
Ooh, someone hung up on you.
Well,
Wow.
let me specify.
Matt hung up.
That was Matt.
Like a super trigger.
He couldn't take it. He couldn't take it. If someone were building a masterpiece collection, I don't think that's a terrible approach.
Nope.
I don't think so either, but the only problem I personally would have trying to follow that is it would take me forever to get a collection that I really, really want. You know, like, it'd be so barren.
It's a lot of it requires a lot of patience and self-control.
Absolutely.
I think that the biggest problem that I would have with that approach is the combiners.
And mini bots.
You know,
They'll get around to the mini bots.
yeah, like the mini bots, not so much, Robert.
I
But
mean,
would you sell?
okay.
Would you sell your other stuff though?
Well, no, I mean, no. I'm at a point where I'm like, I can't see the shore anymore. Like, I'm off in this goddamn storm, and I'm drifted out in the sea. It's just me and fucking Wilson.
Mm.
And but I had to.
Wilson's your Toy World Devastator.
But you know,
Floating on that bitch.
you know, if anybody's listening and is like just starting off, and is like, look, you know, I'm hearing about this masterpiece thing, and I'm thinking about getting into it. I think that is a good way to approach this thing of ours at this point. And every now and then there is an exception. I think the Make Toys Jazz is an exception. I think,
KFC's got some good stuff.
Yep, I think some of the KFC stuff is an exception. Absolutely.
MMC.
But do you see some of these bigger groups are falling down? You know, they're falling like X-Transbots and.
I mean, X-Transbots has never climbed up, in my opinion, but I hear you.
I know, but everybody buys their shit though.
Because they get the sculpt right, and like sculpt is a big part of this.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't know
There's
how
some bigger companies that are falling apart. You know, Fans Projects. You know, Justin's still hoping on those guys, but.
Well, I pretty much
No.
given up hope. I just would like to see better things from them because they were premium before.
That was.
Yeah, who's
Nope.
the other company? Fanstoys. They're some squeak bastards.
Master Squeaks.
I do like the split wing. It doesn't look too top heavy. I mean, it does. It kind of. Okay, it does, but it doesn't. It looks more clean than what the other two offerings we've gotten, or three, or whatever.
Were you just attacked by a cat, Greg?
No, my hip's fucked up, man. There's something wrong with my. I got something going on with my joint, and I'm waiting on my next doctor's appointment, and it fucking hurts like really bad. Usually I muted last week, but this week I couldn't mute. I had a pain. I'm sorry.
I'll come over and rub it.
Okay.
From the inside out.
Well, you'd have to because it's the bone, so you would have
Oh,
to.
wow.
Yep.
Speaking
Right.
of bones. Speaking of bones.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like, I do think it's a smart way to go about it. You know, and like I said, there are a few exceptions, no doubt, but I think it's a safe approach. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I also feel like it's an approach that just won't leave you disappointed. You know, like at this point, like,
Yeah, it's
barring
very
things
rare.
breaking and stuff like that. But like, you know, I think overall you'd be happy with it, and it's hard to say. Like, you know, there are companies that make there are companies that make toys that are on par with your masterpiece toys, but there's not many of them. You know, and they're not as
Shout out
focused
to
on the
TFC.
masterpiece. You know. Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to TFC. And iGear, let's bring it back to iGear too.
Dude,
God, I miss Iger. And
let's
Bullseye.
have a moment and just think about that eye gears and Swerve.
Is this Pride Talk?
What a shit show. God.
Do you think there's too many? I mean, I remember. We can go back a couple of shows back. You know, maybe like a month or two ago. That the more there's companies now, it's better. But now, do you think there's too many now?
No. I think that like I remember the day when there was too many. Like that when you were like X2 Toys before and after,
Bull's fire.
Happily ever after, but now it feels like there's, we've had this conversation before, and I kind of feel like the bubble has already popped, and what we're left with are the fucking survivors.
Right. Yeah. You're just. But see that is they keep coming back with this little one.
Matt, you buying somebody?
Basically.
Greg.
Yeah.
Communications disruption can mean only one thing. But I don't know. I think it's it's tempting. It's tempting for me because, I don't know. We'll get into this later. We'll get into this conversation later. We will come back to this. Let's continue on. This is only our first note of the goddamn show.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Lenny, thanks for standing up for MMC, and Matt triggered again.
Ah, that's fine. Yeah, look, this looks fine. Is Matt gone now? Matt's gone again.
Wait,
See,
hold on. Can I just say something? I think that I don't understand why, but it seems to me that fans' toys their heads are getting worse. Because I never really had a problem. I don't like that head. On
the Blitzwing head.
Yeah, he looks like he's wearing a fucking. I know he's wearing a helmet, but it looks like he's wearing some safety, not the way that you'd think. I don't know. It just doesn't look right. And okay, I'm not sure if there's a waist swivel there. I mean, it could just be because it's a prototype. And also, what about the size? You guys happy with him being the same height as Quakewave and a little shorter than Galvatron?
They're good with me.
I think he should be bigger, but I had G-Walt for that.
Well, I
mean,
mean,
right. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, even G-Walt's not that much bigger than Galvatron. Like, it's ever so slightly. Like, I don't know. Doesn't bother me.
Well, he seems a little he's massive. Like, his head's bigger. Like, look at this guy's head. Even though he's got this helmet on. I mean, it's like he's got a big helmet. He still has a little head.
Like, I hear you talking,
but I don't understand what you're saying.
But what I'm hearing is, God damn it, I shouldn't have bought Jawalt.
No, I get both. But you know what? You're right though. Part of it is like, fuck. If Jawalt was never in my life, then this would be an easy thing. I have Jawalt. And then I want this because it's fan toys. Fan toys. It's fan toys. But there's I like the shoulders.
Are you saying fan toys or fam toys?
Fam toys. Dude, let's start a company called Fam Toys.
Yeah.
Just knock off fans toys.
Yes.
I like it.
Of course you want to knock something off, Robert.
FT21. Oversized FT21.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully Bobby will get a chance to look at it.
I think he will.
I'm buying this. So.
Yep, me too.
So are you out on KFC, Bobby?
Yeah, I'm out. Well, because the thing is like we talked about last week, right? I looked at the KFC and it's fine. It's fine. It needs that paint finish, which it probably won't have, but it's fine. There's the jet mode is a little silly, but for me, the alt modes are kind of like, if you get that shit in the ballpark for me, I'll give you a pass. So I definitely think it's fine. But like I said last week, man, like, if Fanstoys wasn't entering the arena, it'd be a done deal. I'd be all in on Dicka. But
what
the Bears?
Yeah.
Not Bears.
Don't be such a Dicka. But it's Fanstoys is entering it, and like I said last week, if you're gonna fuck with them, you got to come heavy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. At this point, pretty much when someone posts something and Fanstoys does their like, here's our stupid silhouette. Well, I'm out. I'll just sit and wait at this point.
What's going to be die cast on this? Just the wings and the head?
Back only.
Yeah.
I don't
So 3 questions.
Sure. 1.
Justin, did you just quote Chris Farley, and Bobby just quoted Pauly Shore?
No. But actually, my quote is a buddy of mine, Dutch. He says it all the time. He's like, dude, you're such a fucking dick. But
he sounds like he's trying to be like Pauly Shore, so I already don't like that shit.
He doesn't know about anything about dick. It's his way of saying dick.
Oh. Well, that's special. What don't you like about the jet mode?
Oh, the KFC one?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
It's there's something stunted about the front of it. Let me see if I can send you guys a picture in the okay, so
Love
like
picture
if
time.
if the jet was a 357, the Dicka is a snub nose.
Reference. Well, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What about the wings? Do you not like the wings?
The wings don't really bother me because it reminds me of the honestly it reminds me of the G1 toy, and it does make me feel a certain kind of way.
Well, that was my thought. Was the jet mode was it was toy, if not a little too toy.
Yeah, but there's something about it's something about the way that the cockpit and the everything looks like it all needs to come forward a bit.
Yeah, I agree.
But like I said, like no fans toys, no, not a deal breaker. You know what I mean? Like I'd still be in. I'd be like, yeah, Gemmo's kind of weak, but this bitch is looking badass on this shelf. But I just can't, man. I can't do it. I can't.
All right. Oh wait, we've got a second link. Sorry.
More bad news.
Oh, it's the same thing. It's fine. That was just a comparison shot. All right. Next up, what do we got? We got X2 Toys Telatraan 1 cancelled.
Did anybody know this is actually being made?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay, I must not been present for that show, I guess, because I'm like, I've never seen this.
So.
Maybe I was trying to fill out the third-party news because it's about to be a shit show coming up on the TikTok.
That's fair. This man
Just saying. I'm about to go take the longest piss ever with Lenny.
Everybody go take a piss during Hasbro News. Matt.
I think that there's 2 guys that were fighting over a throne that could probably come out with something like this, and everyone would be fine.
Yeah, I think that's
already did.
Yeah. This looks cool though. Like I don't know. I guess they couldn't make it work for a decent price.
I was interested in the description.
Yeah, due to the unperfect, which I'm guessing is, but it doesn't matter, and defective design of the transforming structure, the toy cannot fully express the attractive points or present a satisfactory appearance in our expectation neither. As a result, the old design will be abandoned from now on.
So that doesn't say they're not coming out with one still. I mean, it could just be a new design. But what part of this would have transformed, do you think?
Yeah.
Are we going with third party already?
We're on the Teletran one.
Yeah.
Looks like now they just turned into a Michael Bay Teletran one with the big red X on it.
Like, do you think there was any part of this that actually transformed, or is that just like a lost in translation type thing?
I think maybe they mean like the functionality with the backgrounds they were doing, because they were releasing those bases in sections, like like the world's smallest chain bases.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And maybe there was an issue with like attaching it. I don't know. Maybe.
Had they put up pre-orders for this thing? Maybe just not enough people pre-ordered, and they went, "Well, let's not worry about it then."
No, I to be honest with you, I think we talked about this briefly, and that was it, and that was a while ago.
Yeah,
that was 30 years ago. That was when they did that Masterpiece Bumblebee upgrade with the backpack, and you got like a few pieces of the base.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that. Oh well, it's a shame. But we can move on to the redundant hot rod. So we've got Fans Toys Hoodlum prototype pictures.
I still don't think that this is redundant to me. I mean, I guess
No,
it's
I know.
redundant in that I'll buy a second hot rod, but like I still feel this looks better.
I do too.
I like that picture of it with the guns and the target master. That looks pretty good. I don't. So it's a fake chest, and then it's just the shell of the alt mode folded into the back. Is that what that looks like to anybody else?
I think so.
Yeah.
The only thing I think that doesn't throw me is the side view of the car. I don't love it. I wish the pipes were down a little lower. Like it kind of looks like it comes down and just like angles up like a wedge. But it's not.
But
bad.
that cup, I think that picture of Coot there is interesting because it shows you they put some detailing in that plastic to try to perhaps distract you from that split down its cooter.
I don't think that split's going to be too
I think
offensive when it comes out. Because like the prototypes for the downbeat, the split was super visible. It's nice echoing.
It's Robert.
This of course the split was super visible, but then you get the toy and you don't really see it. So
Yeah, I think I think the picture of him with Cup and fucking Springer looks amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
Springer looks pretty fucking tough there.
No doubt.
If I wasn't in on Springer, I don't remember. I think I pre-ordered him, but if I wasn't, I'll be definitely in on Springer. So.
Is Hot Rod anorexic in that picture?
yes.
Yes. Bulimic.
I like this head sculpt. As Elite T.
Yeah, I do too. I like I like the you know what I'm saying? I like the low brow. Like the helmet coming, like it's like he's got like it's almost like he's got his helmet on low, like he's like the Jay-Z of robots.
You and I get along. You like the low brow.
See, I like the jokes like that you make, Robert. The dad jokes.
So are y'all all on all this because it's Fans Toys or just?
No, because it looks great. I mean, well,
It looks good.
yeah.
No, yeah.
Do you not think this looks good?
Yeah, it looks all right.
See, like to me, it like
What in the hell?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. To me, like I'm not like it has nothing to do with the company versus another company. Like I didn't like the way that hot rod looked from Jump Street, the Takara one. I think the transformation of it is fucking great. And I apparently have the one that Greg has, which was like before they moved the factory, and things move smoothly on it and all this other shit, and it works fine. But the main problem that I had with it was there was no separation between chest and abdomen, and this one has that. And then there's other things on top of this that I think look cooler. And like I said last week, the only thing Fanstoys is doing here is doing what Takara used to do.
So, what do you think this is going to give Fans Toys a big head, and then think they're going to start putting out more stuff like Takara does?
If it's successful. But I don't. I have a feeling that it's not going to be successful.
I also think that I think the only reason they're doing this is because they had a hot rod planned. Like I don't think they made the decision to make a hot rod, obviously after Takara. But I think the only reason they did it is because they're like, well, we have a design,
the mold,
and
so,
people are unhappy with the other one. Yeah. So.
No, yeah, I definitely don't think it's like we can beat you. I think it's something they had because they announced Galvatron. So I think they were probably just planning to do the two of them, and then they put it on the back burner after Takara showed theirs, and then now it's coming back to the forefront only because there's mixed feelings about the Takara.
Well, you think they'll do a Rodimus though? Or no, yeah, Rodimus Prime.
I hope so.
Yeah, the Takara one's kind of outdated. Plus, the knees were real bad.
So I love the carry, but with the way that Takara has changed, Takara's kind of changed the game again, and a lot of the companies are following suit. X Transbots, Fans Toys, maybe even Make Toys now.
Hey Bobby, check the chat.
That carry no longer looks right.
You shush your mouth.
No,
Bobby.
I'm saying no. Wait. Let me rephrase that. It's not that he doesn't look right. He looks great. He just doesn't look right with the rest of the masterpieces.
Really? Yeah. Okay. I'll give you that.
That's Hot Rod giving up on your ass. You know what? I'm taking Daniel and I'm going home.
I'm taking my
you.
ball and I'm going home.
That's you in the
That's all you
forefront.
guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's me at the forefront.
Man, I don't like that detailing. Because I was like, I had to pull up a picture of Cup because we saw Cup again. I was like, something's off about that. I don't like that detailing. I hope that that window piece is more opaque.
I think it's
So-
going to be. I think that it's going to be mostly a dark translucent, and that'll only show through a little. But like the good thing is, like, hopefully it's not hard to take that apart and paint it yourself if it really bugs you.
Yeah,
you know?
if I have to send it to you to airbrush or something, it'll be fine.
Definitely
Bobby,
got you taken care of.
Me and Robert can split postage. It'll be fine.
Bobby, where do you think Carrie fits? If you don't, I can understand where he don't fit, like with the masterpiece, with the way that Takara's going. But where would you fit in?
I think, I think that there is a first of all, like if whoever's listening, like, because there was a sensitive gentleman that
All
listened
four of you.
at some point last week. Yeah, all four of you. If
Glorious?
you like that motherfucker on your shelf and that shit works for you, well, goddamn, let's make some noise for that motherfucker.
Oh, you
I am happy for you. Like, I don't care what anyone else does. Right? We're just having a conversation, and you are privy to it. But like, if somebody's happy with Carrie and like dude, like, no, like, that's the hot rod. That's how I imagine him. That's how I want him. Or the Rodimus, perfect, awesome, good. I'm happy. I applaud. I'm so happy. God damn it. But I think there is a window for people that want to have like this super stylized masterpiece look, which is fine. I even get it. But like, if you were to get like the DX9 MPs, a lot of the Make Toys MPs, the Unique Toys MPs, let's see, I'm trying to think who else is even participating kind of
Before and after.
even some of the MMC stuff. Like in some of the the Make Toys MMC. I think you could build a masterpiece collection around this like kind of reimagined G1, and it would totally fucking work. It's just that the companies that I prefer overall don't seem to be heading that direction, so I have to kind of change with the direction that they're heading.
I've noticed you didn't include Impossible Toys.
You know what, Justin? Between you and Matt both have a hard on for those Tetra Jets.
You don't know how hard it is, man.
If Matt ends up staying true to his word and comes to Skullfest, I'm getting a picture with two of yous in those Tetra Jets.
It's not the Tetra Jets that do it for me. It's everything else. So.
I'm gonna get it in an 8x10, and I'm gonna pin it to my wall.
That's fair.
Oh, is it going in the bathroom next to Lionel Richie?
Yeah.
No, I got a new setup, dude. You wait till you see it. It's like it's gonna be a little wall of memories.
I think
I'll bring all those little mini bots and I'll just like rain them down on myself for that paper.
you need to get a picture of Matt and Justin on the floor playing with them.
Yeah.
Oh, the Tetra Jet?
And Robert interrupting them.
Justin, did you buy all those
still want to
bots?
review. Yeah, I have the mini bots. So not
Bring
all
them
of them.
all. I want to take a picture of your face with all the mini bots like ET in the closet.
Okay. I'll try to bring them. I think we could work something out like that. I still have. I've always wanted to review those Tetra Jets because they're awful. And Oscar sent me one that I need to actually go ahead and film that review because like I was gonna like light it on fire with like realistic flight mode where just throw it across the yard, But I gotta get that done. So one of these days. Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
I agree, Matt.
Being invaded by battle droids.
Hey. Sorry, you go.
Yep, there it is again.
All right, I think it's time for Matt Baldwin's favorite part of the show. We got Hasbro news.
Yay.
So,
Talking about one-step changers? Damn.
yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, That's where we're at because there's a new movie coming out. So we
true.
saw that the TF5 one-step changes were on fire, opened it up, and not what I hoped for. What could this mean?
You know, well, I'll get to it. That's on the next one. I'm sorry, I skipped ahead. I pulled a Matt there. You know what I like about these though?
You got so excited.
Yeah, I did. I like that they're like matte finish here. I'm like, you mean plastic?
Matte finish?
You're gonna go ahead and paint this? I don't think so.
Dude, Braun. I mean, Hound is looking beefy as fuck.
Yeah, he's got that Arnold Schwarzenegger. He just can't move his whole arm, not just at the elbow there. So.
I mean, this is like this is a new thing for them, and
it's fine. It's for
must
kids.
be. It's the lowest hanging. It's the what is it called? The low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
What is it? But you know, like it must have some sort of level of success for them to continue it. You know, because if there's one thing that they're not going to do is waste money on a failed effort. You know, so it must have been successful.
You know, I would love to be like a fly on the wall to see that. Like, I've seen so many of them just hanging around. Like, they can't possibly be being purchased by people. Like, I understand they're simplistic Transformers for, you know, the young kids and everything like that, but like, I'm not taking my kid to go see, you know, one of the Transformers movies. Like, he doesn't need to see you know, two dogs banging. That's humor and stuff like that, you know. Like, so like this is a toy line not really intended for that audience, but you're making toys that are intended for like a 2-year-old, you know.
That's true.
So I don't know. I'd love to see the marketing decisions, like, because in my opinion, it's like, well, this is cheap to produce, and we can get them out there, and it gives us quote unquote shelf presence. But like, I don't know. Everywhere I've gone, they've restocked this shit over top of like deluxes. So if you were looking for deluxes, you couldn't even find them anyway. So I don't understand the mentality.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I think that is a viable concern.
Mm-hmm. There you go. I'm gonna drop my mic now. Hold on.
Yeah, like it is strange. It is strange.
I hope that mic drop came through, and it was worth
A little.
So.
It was little. We've lost Matt at the most crucial part of the show.
I'm trying to get him back. But in the meantime, let's get through as much of this as we can.
Oh, that's true. All right. So, Deluxe TF5 / leaked unofficial TF5 packaging.
So this one, what I'm pretty sure happened here is that all those toys that were sitting on the shelf from the last movie, they're like, listen, we're not going to go ahead and buy the next movie stuff if you can't get this stuff moved. They're like, okay, send it back, and we'll get it taken care of for the next movie. And all they did is just rip the cardboard boxes off and put new ones on. So it's got to be.
Dinobot Slash.
You know what I would
your head
prefer?
to the side.
SH Figuarts Ninja Turtle Slash.
Me too.
I think we all would.
Is Slash is which one? Is that the Triceratops?
Turtle.
No. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the actual Dinobots. Trying to talk about Transformers here. I'm trying to hold out for Matt here.
I was away from the keyboard, so to speak, but I heard something about Ninja Turtle Slash. Are we on a tangent?
All right.
Yeah, I'm saying I would rather, instead of seeing a tease of Dinobot Slash, I'd rather see a tease of SH Figuarts Ninja Turtle Slash.
No. Yeah, this tease looks just like the one from the last movie, and I agree with you there. But I don't want to get too ahead of the game.
I would like to see the Ninja Turtles. Is Matt here? Is Matt here? He's not here? Okay, I can say this without pissing him off. I would rather see the SH Figuarts Ninja Turtles take over the shelf space of the current Transformers lines that are on the shelf. Just put it out of its misery and let's not worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
We all know that's not going to happen.
Trigger.
Still no Matt. Maybe he's pre-triggered.
Preemptive trigger.
He knew.
Yeah.
He knew.
He knew. Let's go to the next thing anyway. So, Power of the Primes finalists. Oh, this is so exciting.
Yes.
Who are we left with?
Not Hound. Losers.
Nope. So, Ultra Magnus, Optimus Primal, Star Saber, and Thesaurus.
It's gonna be Star Saber.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe Primal.
It's either gonna be Star Saber or Primal. The others don't have a chance.
It's not going to be the wild card, Unknown Evil.
What is this about? Is this so they can write a new leader into the comic books? Is that what this is for?
What I think this is so they can actually get an excuse to import the Primal over to Toys R Us in America.
Oh, yeah.
Or the Star Saber.
Check this out. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Either one of those.
Or a 2-pack.
Ooh, yeah. Year of the
it's a
monkey. No, it's Rooster now, isn't it? Yeah, it's Rooster.
Year of the Hard Times double pack.
Year of the Cock.
I'm fucking back.
All right, thanks.
Okay, everybody on your P's and Q's again.
For everybody out there, Matt's having technical difficulties. Internet keeps going in and out. It's.
I blame Skype more than I blame Matt. That's all I'm saying.
That's
no, it's my internet. It's fucking internet. It keeps going
so
out.
Matt, we're down to Ultra Magnus, Optimus Primal, Star Saber, and of course the Unknown Evil. What do you think we're gonna? What do you want to win? What do you think will win, and why do you think it will win?
What were the choices again? Sorry. Ultra Magnus.
Right.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me bring it up. I would like, more likely Star Saber will probably win. He should be the choice. I mean, he is. I would like Primal to win.
Okay.
And
why do you think Star Saber will win?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why he would win. I just think he's the obvious choice. I mean, he was a Prime. Primal was too, kinda. He was the ancestor of the Prime. But I think Star Saber would be the logical choice. I think. But unknown Evil, just for shits and giggles.
I want to know why they've put him back in, because he was part of Chaos. So now they've gone, well, we really want to make this Unknown Evil one, so let's just put it back in the drawer again. Like, Primal won that though.
Yeah, I have a feeling. Well, I don't know, man. I try not to be cynical, but I just can't help myself, Leonard.
So, is this for? What is this for? Is this for
I
the?
think that Unknown Evil is going to be a repaint of whatever wins.
Well, probably.
That'd be neat. Now, is this for a toy or is this for the comics?
I think this is for the main Hasbro run comic book.
I think. Well, I don't know. We don't know. We talked about this. We got stumped on this last week too. I
wasn't here last week, so that's my opinion. I think it's for the comic book.
I think it's for the toy, which will dictate the comic book.
Well, I think I
think the toy is the primary concern.
So what are they going to repaint to get a Star Saber or a Primal?
Unknown Evil.
No.
You know what?
From an existing
No, I think
T-dub.
I think it'll be a new mold. I think it'll
just be a black deco.
It'll be a new mold because they automatically get the repaint of Unknown Evil out of it. That's what I think.
Well, if they do Star Saber, there's already a precedent for a purple and black Star Saber.
I would say maybe Unknown Evil winning because, all three of them have shots, at being leader. So
why are we calling it Unknown Evil? That's Thesaurus.
Oh, is it? See, there you go. I don't know. I didn't know.
And I would see Thesaurus winning because, the other three have already had a chance to be, their primes already.
Well, that's so echoey, Matt.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't blame Matt for that one, too.
Yeah.
Just to give another chance, that was not me. It's not me this time.
We should have known he was back with the echo returning.
Yes.
But yeah, I can see Unknown Evil winning because of that reason. Because they've already seen, we've already had a MP Star Saber, we've had an MP Optimus Primal, and a Ultra Magnus already. So why not give this guy a shot?
I don't think this is for an MP though.
No, I know. I'm just saying we've already seen. We've gotten toys from them.
Yeah.
And we had Thesaurus, but nothing. recent from him.
Yeah, no. I think that Deathsaurus is coming regardless now.
Oh, I think all these. I think something new from. We'll definitely get another Ultra Magnus because he's going to be a headmaster. Star Saber's going to be a headmaster, and Prime will probably be a headmaster for some reason too.
See, Matt, you've totally turned me around. And Matt and Lenny, you both have turned me around. I viewed this one way, and you guys have made a logical point, and I've changed my opinion.
Bobby likes getting turned around.
Oh! Oh!
Zinger!
Yeah.
Can I say anything about? Can I talk about the Soundwave real quick?
Please.
Soundwave.
We skipped it. I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, you did? Okay. Slash Autobot Slash. That's cool.
Oh, sorry.
I can't wait for that. Yeah,
Soundwave.
I'm excited for all the stuff. Just saying.
I think this Soundwave looks okay.
Yeah, I like that it's like has a little bit of that G1 mixed with the Prime look. I mean, obviously it's not for me, but it's I dig the approach.
Kind of the video game too. Little look to the tank mode or whatever, or whatever that is.
Yep. I'll go there with you.
Little bit of animated as well. Transformers animated.
Yeah.
Little bit of movie verse.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Just a bunch of spices. Just
a little bit of actual sound waves, literal sound waves.
A little bit.
Yeah.
See that in there.
Okay, we can move along. I'm good.
This has less hollowness to it than most Takara things lately, I think. Oh, Hasbro things, I should say.
Maybe. Yeesh.
A little bit.
I just looked at.
Oh yeah. We're supposed
This
to take
is like animated meets Generations.
No,
Look at the face. Or go ahead, Justin.
it's definitely animated meets Transformers Prime meets whatever Fall of Cybertron, War for Cybertron.
That fucking stupid sound tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least it's not a stolen idea, like a knockoff.
It stole its own idea and not
take that
off. I know. I love how it's standing on its elbows and it's like, look, I'm a radio.
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
So we got Skyshadow in hand. All right.
Is that next?
Can't wait for that.
No, I don't think that was next. So you're skipping too far ahead here, Matt. Come on.
Hey,
let's savor the moment of the Hasbro news. So we have
we got a lot of questions. I just
all
want
right,
to get to that.
Matt, just fucking say it then and do it. Come on.
Can't wait to get his helmet and wear it at Skullfest. Yay.
Dude, I would love for you to show up in this helmet. Speaking of more Hasbro hollowness, am I right, Matt?
You guess what I'm saying.
You know what? This voice changing helmet. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want it. Just for meetings at work, so like I can turn on the webcam for the meeting and just sit there with the helmet on, just not moving.
Like, sir, why you got a helmet on? What are you talking about? This is me. This is who I am.
Sound like Bane.
Does anybody think we're going to see another Chewbacca mum marketing ploy by Hasbro on this one?
Kind of dig your emphasis on the A, the Chewbacca.
Oh, sorry.
No. Not gonna lie. Kind of dig it.
Do you say Millennium Falcon or Millennium Falcon?
Falcon.
We say Falcon in Straya.
I say Falcon also, except every now and then I let a Falcon out, and I think it's me trying to sound uppity.
Oh.
Like, you don't need to try, Bobby. Bobby, you don't need to try.
Shut the fuck up. Like, I think it's me trying to sound like I'm like some kind of mega fan. Like, I think it's like a subconscious attempt to try to sound like, yeah, like we say Falcon around here. But I say Falcon more often than not. I did a review recently where I was like, Millennium Falcon. Why did I say that? Listen to me, Falcon. I don't know. But yeah, I do. But
I do like that you go watch your Star Wars in the theater, though.
Yeah, dude, that's me fucking that word up. I don't know why I fucked that word up, but I can't get.
Hey, that's how I say it.
Oh, y'alls.
I say you. I say
use.
Yeah, but I say Chewbacca. That's how I say it.
I say
Chewbacca.
Yeah, Chewbacca.
Chewing tobacco.
It reminds me of
Chewing tobacco. Chewbacca.
It reminds me.
So my grandpa said it.
It reminds me of the way Lando says it. He's like, "What's good?" He's like, "Hey, Chewbacca, you still hanging out with this loser?"
Hey, Chewbacca.
Yeah. He says that shit, man. Slick. Okay.
Anyway, voice changing helmet. It's pretty cool. Matt's gonna wear it to work every day.
Sarcasm. I can feel it.
You know what?
Bring the Matrix, Matt. When you wear the helmet, bring the Matrix too.
Yeah.
I have the Matrix.
Yeah, you do?
I know.
I don't. No, I don't have a Matrix. No, not a big one.
Oh, you can get a
You
knockoff
didn't buy that
one
one at
Fine.
TFCon?
Oh no, I didn't. No.
No. Wow, so he's knocked off a picture, claimed it was yours.
I was no. I was holding it. No, we was in Greg, was we in Haney's room?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I took a picture. They had a picture of it, and then they had that guy in the background, like soon. Guy was mean bugging me, but no, I didn't buy that. No, that was like was it $150 or something?
No, you can get one for $50. It's fine.
I
I'll
had
send you.
I
I'll send
had
you a
one of
link.
those before, but something was wrong with it. Like I think the stand or something was broken, so I had to send it back.
Did it light up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. No, if I saw one for $50, yeah, I'd probably pick one up. That'd be cool, but not $150. No.
Yeah, I'll send you a link. It's fine.
Okay.
Next up we have Titans Return Skyshadow in-hand images.
I think this looks great. Like for what it's supposed to be. Like I think
It's loading. Yeah, it's alright.
they did a good job.
Man, I like that black on black. Where's the black and yellow? Black and yellow.
I like the tank
I'm
mode.
just gonna skip Power of the Primes.
We already looked
Done
at that.
Power
Right?
of the Primes, Robert.
Keep up, Robert, please.
Yeah, I can't wait. I wish they put some new shit
Let's
out.
do it
in the
again, Hasbro. Man, shit would load.
I just wish they'd put out some new shit out in fucking the stores so we can hurry and get this good stuff.
Dude, shout out to this guy Nico who just commented hot sex.
I can see where he's coming from.
I don't know this guy, but I'll tell you what, I like him already.
Friend
Nico!
request sent.
Orson Christian says something. I love this so much.
Yeah,
I can't get past the fact that it's
think
a
it's a
blanket.
I think it's a decent.
I like that. Blatant pre-tool.
It definitely looks way better than almost anything else they put out at this point. Like,
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
yeah,
I
me too.
agree.
I think this looks great.
How big is this? Is this a leader size thing?
Yes, later class. Yeah,
Overlord size.
yeah. This is a recolor. This
That's-
Overlord would be the recolor of this.
That's what I'm getting at. It's
Do
fine.
you think MMC is gonna hit this guy?
Maybe. Probably see how. No, I've asked. They're not.
What?
But I've been wrong before, haven't I, Greg? So you never know.
You never
That's
know.
not Greg. That's Robert.
No, it's a thing. Don't worry about it, Matt.
Oh, okay. I'm not part of your club. I'm sorry. Statue dues.
Hey, do you want to talk about this some more? Alright.
We've already seen this. I mean, we've seen it a couple times.
Yeah,
I
such a news. So we have Optimus Prime by 3A. And we've seen this already as well, right?
What happened to 4A? Didn't 4A come up?
Well, that was a flat
No.
joke.
No,
Sorry.
that didn't even bounce.
Damn. I'll see myself out. I will see myself out. Look at that little axe. That's a weird looking
What fun is
axe.
that? Okay. If the
Somebody
joints
in a
move,
wind
it's not
tunnel?
statues. You mean? It's figures.
His
Somebody
chest-
is very airy.
It's
I know.
Robert.
The
It's
whole
Robert.
show has been a fan right in front of the fucking mic.
No, it is not. I'm hearing it too. It's not. It's not me. It's Lenny.
Is it me?
Lenny, you got a kangaroo blown on you?
Yeah, that's how we do it here, man.
Give me some road.
Everything. This entire country is powered by kangaroos, Robert. The secret is out. That's how my
I don't
internet
know why I
works.
find that so funny.
There's
That's just so
a
funny.
chain- There's a chain of kangaroos
He said
that
the whole
run to
country.
the next computer, and they get an image, and then they bounce back with an image in their little pouch.
You go to the gas station and it's kangaroo feet.
Yeah.
You open up the
Yeah.
gas tank cover, it's a little kangaroo mouth, and he eats the food.
Mm.
This thing looks weird. I don't like the chest, man. It looks like it's droopy.
Yeah, it looks sad. Sad. It's a very sad chest.
What is?
Did anyone get to the picture with the thumbs up?
Which
Wait,
one was that?
which one?
I don't know. Just keep scrolling until you find it's 17, I think,
Ooh.
maybe. Thumbs up prime. Yeah.
Yeah, the chest does look sad as shit.
It's crying.
I guess it's the thumb. God, that's a big ass thumb.
Mhm.
That looks like a penis.
I mean,
Bonus.
Like he just holding a big old dildo.
I'm trying to find it.
That's a big.
17.
Oh, wow.
That's wow. That's something
3A,
like-
look, this thing will be well built, it'll be well painted, and it'll pose well, but they do stylized shit. Like, you know what I
That's
mean? Like,
too stylized, I think.
I agree. It's too stylized for me as well. But if you like a stylized prime, like, I wonder what Brink's opinion is. Brink is a prime collector. I think his primes have to transform, but I wonder if you'd be interested in this.
This looks an awful lot like a Gundam, Robert. Are you in?
No.
This is
No.
Gundam
I was
Prime.
going to say it's got extra flappy bits on the front of its shin like that MPP-10. So I thought you'd be in on it because of that.
No, he's got way too many flappy bits. They went over the top with flappy bits.
All right.
Just too
I'm
many
just
flappy bits. Those are gills.
admiring that thumb, man. That's something Belisa would like.
Yeah, this is one thumb way up. That's all I'm saying.
That's two.
Bobby has problems with MP10's arm length, but you know, the thumb like this, good to go.
No, I would never.
That
I
sure
know,
is tough.
I know.
That's
I
Bobby.
remember your review of Sovereign. You had mentioned stuff about the hands. This is kind of similar
Yeah.
territory. So
I just have one thing to say that sure is thumb thing.
God.
I don't get it.
He said something.
Stupid.
Okay.
Oh god, I love it.
I like its gun. I like the Optimus Prime gun. I think it
Do
looks
you
nice.
really? Though?
Yeah, I do.
The paint job looks amazing.
Yeah.
it'll probably be well built. It'll be solid toy, but like, oh man, just
It's like the chest cab, like all that shit. Like it looks like a face that was just punched in his mouth like 20 seconds ago.
Yeah, that's a pass. That's $1,500 probably of shit.
No.
I mean, I'm sure it's not shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure it's gonna be well made. Like
No,
they knows how to make a toy.
it's a statue.
Your folks are involved with them in some capacity, Lenny.
They are, yeah. Ashley Wood. He's Australian.
Gosh, yeah.
Buddy mine went to university with him.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, we're done. Yay. Oh, we got good MP collector question this week.
We do. I wanted to have this brief discussion real quick.
Okay.
Like,
Do it.
you know, have our expectations exceeded what the kind of standard is? You know, I think maybe that we've come across some beautiful figures along the way within the past couple years, right? Like your Carnifexes, your Infernos, your Sovereigns, like just like these figures that are like. Wait, are you saying backdraft, Robert?
He is. And he's
You know,
echoing
like
too.
maybe like Lenny and I were talking. It's like I don't know how I would like, for instance, this Jazz, right? This Jazz is a very hot button at the moment, and there's folks out there that are kind of treating it like it's a piece of shit, but like it's just not, like, for one, but also, like, had this fucking thing like been made by another company, I think that we have lower expectations of, like your
TFC.
spots or your TFC. Good grief! Like
If they would have made it.
if TFC made it,
you
then his
imagine?
whole legs would have fallen apart. So.
no, but I'm saying like
No, people would have been rioting.
yeah, I mean
They
people
went to the streets.
would have dedicated like their town to, like they would have adopted a highway and named it after TFC.
And been burnt down. That's what they do.
Acting like this is a piece of shit. It's not. It's
It's fine.
just not. But I think maybe like
Which one? Which are we not aborting on?
Jazz.
Oh
Down.
yeah, yeah.
But like I think that like and I'm saying like had TFC made this, like I said, like people would go nuts. Like it's.
So are we giving it a pass because it's MMC though?
No, we're not giving. The people aren't giving it a pass because it's Make Toys.
Well, I mean, some people. I'm not MMC. I'm sorry, Make Toys. Since Make Toys made, which that's what another question is that. Are we giving like fans toys? Like if they made a shitty product, I know they haven't, but if they do, are we going to give a pass? We got Lupus.
Some people don't like Lupus.
Yeah, like for
I'm
me,
saying, do some collectors give passes because of Hasbro or Takara? Like I would probably.
Sure, anybody that loves a company, like anybody that loves a company gives shit a pass in some regard. Like right. I give Lupus a pass in some regard. Like. I stand him on my shelf in a position that he can hold, and I'm like, that's fine. Like when I review it, I'm like, I don't recommend this.
Right.
But like the subjective side of me is like, like I just need that motherfucker to stand there and look pretty, and he can do that.
I mean, some people they would call that just settling. Just like whatever. Now, would you replace if another company comes out with a Weird Wolf and it's better than that one, would you replace that Fans Toys one?
Maybe, but like the thing that like so I don't think it's any. I mean, we're getting a little bit off topic here, but I don't think it's any surprise to anyone that like paint is a big issue for me. Like
no.
In Fans Toys, still is one of the few companies out there that paints their fucking figures, and so like that goes a long distance with.
Okay.
Like, just like like Ironhide, beautiful paint job on Masterpiece Ironhide. I have to give that credit in spite of the issues I have with it. Inferno, beautiful paint job on Inferno. But anyway, like,
what was the question?
Like, what I'm saying is, I think I would have liked Gears more 2 years ago. Like Grump.
Okay. That's
a lot of people do that. Have our expectations been raised to unrealistic standards within this genre? Like, are there really that many companies making the toys on the level that we are expecting? And I'm not sure that there are.
I think it's unrealistic.
Right, I do too.
I think I think something's unrealistic if it can't be achieved, reasonably. So I think maybe our expectations raised to a certain bar when we get a certain type of figure, like Sphinx, and then some people have an issue with Backdraft. I don't, but people do, right? Oh, I love Backdraft.
Why do you have to throw in Backdraft? All the Transformers there is, you got to throw in Backdraft.
Let me ask you a question.
I love Backdraft.
Do you think
Sphinx?
Do you think the Backdraft is as good as Sphinx?
Yes, I do.
Do you think it's as good as SXS Blur?
No.
Come on, they're two different.
No.
Do you think that Terra? Do you think the Trailbreaker is as good as Sphinx?
It's a good question, and I have to say it's good. Fuck, I have to say no,
okay.
But I have to say no.
Okay.
And that hurts me.
It's fine.
That hurts.
No, I agree with you.
Here's the deal for me though. I believe
Yep.
Draft, but I can't really speak for Backdraft in this regard. But just in terms of the quality of masterpiece style toy I'm getting, I feel they beat Takara. So I feel that the Trailbreaker is on par with Takara in my book.
God.
So that's why but here's the difference. I think people had a certain expectation and maybe negative comments for Backdraft where they didn't have them with Sphinxes because they had an official to either compare them to or they had their own.
I don't think
external.
Oh,
That's definitely
agree.
a fact.
He does not
You had
agree.
no official. You had no official, and the only competition was DX9
No, Make Toys.
for Sphinx. I mean,
Oh, for Sphinx. Yeah.
So then it was such a clear difference. And then you have Backdraft, and you have Make Toys, and you got the official, and there's so many things to choose from. But I think generally, like if you hit a certain bar, the collectors expect this, like the same level on the next figure, and then when maybe if you hadn't hit that first bar, if the second one, came out first, you would have been blown away.
Let me ask.
So
Has has, let's go down the line, right? All right, has Takara made a great figure? We all agree, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Has Fanstoys made a great figure? We all agree, yes, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Has MMC made a great
I said no. Sorry, I was muted.
has MMC made a great figure? We all agree, yes?
Capitals.
Okay.
Yes.
Has Make Toys
Toys.
made a...
Definitely.
I agree.
Yeah.
Do we all agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Has Bad Cube
Yes.
made a figure?
Bad Cube, a great figure?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
Which one?
Yes.
Sun Surge.
You think Sun Surge is great?
Yeah, I really like that toy.
Okay, fair enough.
I think Bad Cube's best release was Brawn. I know a lot of people don't like him,
I do
but
too.
I like Sun Surge. I do too. I'll go with Lenny. I like Sun Surge a lot too.
Okay, let me. We need to be careful about our semantics here. I like Sun Surge as well. Do you think Sun Surge is great?
I think
Is it
Sun
up-
Surge stands up to a Takara car.
No,
Okay, see that's what I'm saying. Like,
he's replaceable.
and real quick, Robert, I wanted to chime in. I think that MMC's Trailbreaker, on an engineering level, is on par with what Takara is doing, and I think that their engineering is great. By the way, the
Do
rest.
we think? What about Bullsfire? Do we think everything is Bullsfire?
Like you know,
Still waiting for that second release.
has DX9 or Unique Toys made a great figure?
Unique Toys, yeah, I like the Demolition, the twins. Not the twins. I'm sorry, the top spin and twin
That was
twist.
Mech Ideas.
Oh, that's
That
true.
was Mechadesia. That's
My bad.
MMC.
Unique Toys.
Unique Toys or DX9. Let's lump them together.
Ugh.
I think that Carrie is a great figure.
Yes. Other than that, I don't know. It's hard. I do like the Scourge. I mean,
Scourge?
What?
yeah, I like Scourge. He's all
Oh,
right.
is that like a minifigure?
No, the big one. Or
That
is
was-
that
what?
DX9? X-Transbot? I get them all mixed up. Shit.
Elroy?
So DX9, what is DX9? They got Galvatron. Yeah.
Galvatron.
They've got a Galvatron. They've got a Wienermobile.
Shot.
Wienermobile, Springer, Blitzwing, Blur,
Six shot.
Six
Six
shot.
Shot, Six Shot. Yep.
I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
See, Carrie is a great figure to me, but that's the only one I can really give them.
The longer I had Carrie on my shelf, the more I was disappointed with it.
That's because
You hush your mouth.
you needed a terror in your life. That's why.
But I
yeah,
also
probably.
think that Carrie has a fun factor. Like,
Yeah, the transformation's fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
TSC.
I don't think TFC has made a great figure.
I think Unique Toys Abominus is a great figure.
Yeah, that's a good. I have to give you.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
You think that's great?
Put
I
together,
think-
not single mode.
I think Blot. I think
Right.
Blot is great.
No, not the individual bots. No, I just mean as a whole, as a combiner.
Yeah, as a
I think-
whole, yeah, definitely a combiner. Yes.
I see. I don't like how the flank pieces constantly fall off. I don't like how how tapered he is. I don't like how
Skinny Goose.
yeah he's a skinny. There's elements of that I can't put that in a great category.
Is Feral Rex great?
Yes.
See, that's a tricky one. Like I think Feral Rex was great for his time.
He's
But
irreplaceable.
nobody,
He's
nobody else has ever come along and tried to do Predaking again.
replaceable.
I agree. I think that Feral Rex is the best Predaking available. But Feral Rex has had some issues in terms of holding up.
Is somebody playing the blues?
That's Justin's new ringtone for the day. Or he's playing guitar.
Holding up the test of time.
What about Gravity Builder?
I think Gravity Builder is great.
I mean, as a combiner.
I think it's great as a combiner.
I mean, yeah, but we're saying Feral Rex is, but like I said, he is kind of outdated. I mean,
Well, I guess what I'm saying is, what company should we be expecting perfection from?
The Perfection series, MMC.
Backtrack.
Fanstoys. I think we expect it from Fanstoys. Okay, it's pretty obvious.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm saying I think that we expected it from Make Toys too. I think that's why some people are so let down on this Jazz. Who's playing guitar?
Sorry,
It's not me.
Like,
I was just jamming out.
we were jamming. Like, was that really playing?
No,
It was someone
Like,
triggered.
Guitar Hero?
I'm not Charles Manson. I don't care. I just strum my guitar.
Because in my head, I imagined you like just sitting on your couch having a bit of pluck of the strings.
Okay, I would never be having a pluck of the strings, Bobby. Let's just fucking get that shit fucking straight right
It
now.
sounds acoustic from here.
Yeah, well, I would never call it that.
Well, I did.
Yeah, well. You also don't think Abominus is a great toy, so ugh,
That's a fact.
douche.
But yeah, I feel like we're holding these companies to a standard they haven't earned.
Well, or is it a standard? Each company. Okay. I think that certain companies set this standard. Fanstoys set its own standard, so if the next one comes out doesn't meet the standard it's set from the prior release, we're disappointed because the price point wasn't lower.
I agree.
You know, but then I think maybe like what you're saying is we're expecting that, we're hoping, we're betting on other companies and hoping the next one's even better, maybe in that same range, and it's not.
Yeah,
And
like
then
should I have expected more with this Gears?
I wish I had it in hand.
I love the soundtrack to this episode. It's great.
Jamming out over here.
You know, like, you know, and should people have expected more with Jazz? I'm not sure that they should have.
I think it's part of the
Should-
course of those companies.
People have expected more with the Tetrajets.
Look, what Make Toys remastered piece is better engineered than that Jazz?
That's a good question. I don't know because I haven't played with Jazz. I did like Iron Will, the engineering.
See, I
Yeah,
got
but it's a bit jammed. Gets a bit jammed up though.
I in hindsight, like in retrospect, after having them on my shelf for a little while, I didn't really care much for the headmasters for them. I didn't really like Iron Will or Cupola. Like they just had like things about them I didn't care for. But I guess other people glazed over.
Like I think like I hate the engineering on Chrome Dome. Hate it.
Yeah.
I don't mind the engineering on Hardhead, but I don't think it's as good as this Jazz. I think this Jazz is their best engineered figure to date. Like
What about Megatron?
Well, so we have different opinions on that. Like I'm not sure that it's possible to make a G1 Megatron that's fun to transform and looks good.
You don't think that was fun to transform?
Yeah, we've had this discussion before, and you were shocked before, but
I'm obviously still shocked, Bobby.
I know.
I thought.
You know what I think's fun? This fucking head on Grump.
Listening to music.
Well, that's not me. So,
Hey, do you think that?
That's
Do you
not
think
me.
do you think we're just a bunch of the fandoms, a bunch of crybabies, and we expect too much?
No.
But no. I'm just saying.
We are a bunch of crybabies, of course.
I'm just saying. But shouldn't we be like that because of how much we pay for this stuff?
The point is this: if you got for your dollar
Probably.
something
Really?
that was,
Really?
He's trying to answer you.
Oh, okay.
if you got something that was really awesome for your dollar, and then the next thing they sold you was missing stuff that the prior release had, of course you're gonna feel, bothered. Like,
Hey, you think that Jazz fits that description?
I can't answer that. I don't know.
See, I don't think he does. People are still very polarized on it.
Yeah.
And I personally think people are comparing it to Sovereign.
But what I'm trying to say is, we claim that everybody's, we're a crybaby fandom, but as much money as we put into the fandom, should we not be upset if something doesn't come out good?
Well, yeah, but we're not talking about something not coming out good. We're talking about something not coming out perfect.
Well, I mean, perfect. I mean, should we not expect it to be perfect?
That's what I'm saying, Matt. Is I don't think we should be expecting perfection from a company that we're not used to getting perfection from.
Right. What were you expecting from their jazz?
Right.
That's what he's basically saying.
Hey, Matt, what was the last figure you bought?
And what was I expecting from their gears, from Bad Cube's gears? Go ahead, Matt.
T-Pain. You hear that?
We're gonna lose them.
Good.
Yeah, never mind.
You know what?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit. Go ahead now.
Tell you what.
Robert, be quiet for a second.
We expect everything. Should we?
Matt, what
Matt,
what you need to do is upgrade your kangaroo service and find a new kangaroo provider. Right?
Oh my God.
Veruzen.
But I think that this like I'm extremely disappointed in this swerve, and I kind of think that this gears is passable. But like, if after I did the reviews and I sat back and I thought about it, I was like, I'm not sure if this isn't what I should have expected from their previous releases, which I think are above average.
He's still talking. I'll tell you what. You know what? I mean, one of the most impressive figures in my display is Pandanus.
Yes.
No doubt. I
So it's like we do expect like this oomph from them, but I think it looks like from the photos you get that from that jazz.
Exactly. Like and also like not for nothing, I still think their More Than Meets the Eye swerve is arguably one of the best third-party Transformers ever made.
Damn.
Whoa.
With the little glasses?
Yes, with the little glasses. Because it just fucking nails it. It nails it both ways, so to speak. Like, it looks fucking spot on perfect in robot mode. It looks fucking spot on perfect in car mode, and it's not a pain in the dick to switch back between the two.
But you can't stick the arm straight up and make a Y, or it'll come untabbed.
I don't know. I haven't tried it.
I'm just I'm aping. I'm mocking Facebook's. Are you there, Justin?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You cut up.
Chime in. Let me hear some wisdom. I need some wisdom in my life.
Wait. I want to have a backbeat. Can you get that music going again first?
All right, go ahead.
No, I definitely think that I think we have gotten to a point where we kind of expect a lot out of a company, and I think it's a good thing to expect a lot out of it. But then, like, I mean, it's a common thing, I think, also for the fandom, though, that everybody's always unhappy with something. And I think that there's a lot of times where people are disappointed with something and treated a certain way because of maybe perhaps feelings they had for something else. Like, I can't speak for why people don't like the jazz. It could be that you hold a company at a higher standard than it used to. I mean, any number of reasons you could do that. But like, I think I kind of lost my point there. What I was trying to say. But I think like I remember what it was. So like, if you are in on some other companies, like let's just use jazz for example, and I'm sure this is not the case, but if someone was dead set on the Toy World one and decided like, yes, that is my jazz, that's the one I love, etc., then I think you're more disposed to dislike the competitor's thing. Like, if I go back to my who made that Megatron that I reviewed that I didn't like, was it Toy World? DX9, yeah. Like, so like I look at that one and I can definitely say that I think I was probably harder on it because I liked the competitor so much better, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a super common theme, in my opinion, about any type of toy. Is you're always gonna want you're gonna defend the one you like more than anything else, and you're gonna nitpick everything else. Yeah, but I do think that we've kind of got to a higher standard, because if you look at where third party has been in the last 5 years, let's just use that as an example. But if we take where third party has been in the last 5 years and you look at it now, like, it has definitely changed drastically, and obviously for the better. And I think everybody wants to see it still continue to improve. But I do sometimes think that, we get these perfect examples of toys like, like Sphinx. Like, I think he's an awesome masterpiece car. And, like, you look at the car mode and there's nothing wrong with it, period, And then you look at something else and you see a little imperfection, and you've held it to the standard that's been set before it by the company. And for some people, it's an unacceptable change, like, I'm trying to think, like Trailbreaker and Hoist for MMC, they have that little butt crack on the back of the car. Like, I don't give a crap about that. Like, I actually am more bothered by Trailbreaker having a completely black piece of plastic as a back window. Like, I don't care about the actual butt crack of the car. Like, it's so inconsequential. But I can understand why that's also going to bother you too. So,
Sure.
I think everything along the way has definitely sort of jaded us in that sense, that we're always looking for the very best thing we can have.
Do you ever feel like you're holding, company A to company B's standard?
Oh, all the time. Absolutely all the time. So, I mean...
And is that fair?
I think it is. I mean, it's part of competition, right? I mean, you do it with everything.
Good point.
If you're buying a PC, you're... if I bought a Mac, I love my Macs. If I go and get a PC product, I want it to be as good as my Mac, and right. I'm going to judge everything based on what to me is the pinnacle of my computer experiences at this point. Same thing goes with like cell phones, like nobody's going out there to go and get the I don't know, what's the LG, or not LG, like the Motorola whatever versus the iPhone or something like that, because the iPhone has kind of set the standard and everybody else tries to emulate it, and some do it better than others and some don't, Mm-hmm. So I think that's common for everything. Everybody's going to judge by something else.
Sure. Something. That should be the name of the episode.
Alrighty.
Play something on the guitar. But yeah, no, that's fair. That's a valid point. I just I guess what I have to ask myself is like should I be holding, like, is it unreasonable to expect more than I feel like I've gotten? And I think this
you knew what you were getting into, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think this swerve has fucked me up. Like, I think it's a simultaneous thing, right? It's that the Jazz came out, which I think is like, it's got its issues, but fucking solid release overall. And this swerve came out, a solid release overall, got its issues, and it's polarized people. Like, it's polarized the fandom. Whereas this swerve, is in my opinion, it's just not good. And nobody seems to, like, everybody seems way more focused on criticizing the downbeat. Now, that may be because it seems like this Bad Cube shit didn't hit all the retailers.
I don't think many people have these two guys.
Right. I think that may be a big part of it, Greg. I agree. But
what do you hate so much about it? I've got it in hand. I'm holding it right now. That's why I'm holding my penis, and I want to know what you hate so much about it. The head and the shoulders.
The head, the shoulders, and I don't like the color.
I was going to say knees and toes.
And I'm not crazy about the engineering either.
Like the same as the The other one?
Yeah, the part that I don't like is the same on both. All those pieces that are like easy moving pieces have to kind of line up like perfect to kind of make everything work.
I'm not being a smart ass. I'm just asking. Did you use the instructions?
He read War and Peace, and
I read War and Peace. I did stop and read War and Peace.
Well, for the back section, the instructions aren't great. They're third-party instructions, but if you look at kind of the way this may vary for you. I only looked because I was getting frustrated too, because I went through it with no instructions. And there's a way they show you to do the legs where like you get it to look like a certain way, and then you go about it. It makes it a little easier. But no, I hear you.
It's not the legs that bother me though. It's that upper part.
Yeah, it's getting those
the tires, the hood,
those 8 tabs.
Yep.
All together.
Yep. All that shit, and all that shit moves. Like the 2 pieces inside the chest are on swivels. There's double hinges for the side pieces. There's a hinge with a ball peg on the upper part of the hood, and then the fucking piece underneath that flaps up is on a hinge on a ball peg.
Hey,
so
Bobby.
Yeah.
They don't move if you glue them.
That's a fact. But I don't know. I feel like Robert's echoing probably again. But no, I feel like there's a like I don't know. I don't think I have any real reason to have expected more out of it. I'm not sure if I am being fair. Like,
yeah,
you know, like my expectations may have been too great, and those expectations that were great may be completely fucking unmerited.
They are unmerited, totally.
Hey, do I sound better now?
Yes, you do.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Well, but with every company, like I know what I'm gonna get out of the Bagcube stuff, and I'm probably gonna be happy with them, at least happier than you are. But at the same time, like I still want every company to improve. You know,
Sure.
like I still think it's fair to hold it against what I think is superior. I mean, like even Fanstoys, like, you know, who I think if I read you right, you feel is like one of the top tier players, right?
Sure.
Obviously. But like you hold Fanstoys to their own standards too. Like that Weird Wolf didn't do it for you, you know? Like so
Right.
You know, it's you kind of hold the own company and the other companies. Like if Make Toys Jazz wasn't competing with, you know, Fanstoys on the space for masterpiece things, you know, or even Takara, like, you know, on that standard, like I like their Striker Menace, you know, there's nothing that I would be holding that comparable to. But if you're trying to make a masterpiece car, I'm gonna hold you by at least the bar, which I think is Takara, but I'm gonna hope that you push to what I think are even the better companies, you know?
Right. That's fair. No, I think you have a refreshing perspective on this. I do.
I'll throw one thing in. Would you pay more to have a better quality toy?
Absolutely.
Right. Because price point seems to be a big thing for people at the moment. Like, I can't believe I paid X amount of money and all I got was this. Like,
well, yeah, I agree. And that's another thing with Make Toys. I feel like their shit is usually a bit pricier.
Mm-hmm.
So like it doesn't surprise me. You know, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, do you think people would be bitching if they would only pay like $60 for this guy for MT?
Well, I don't. I mean, like, let's say 70 just to.
For shits and giggles.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I kind of think people would still be crying.
But I think they would. But yeah, they would. But I think they would feel it more at ease. They're like, I only paid $70 for this thing.
And I'm not saying
instead of 100
of like recognizing a complaint. That's
no. I'm not crying. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm talking about like
yeah.
throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
Right. Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
But anyway,
But I mean, that's what I always hear. You know, in the fandom is, you know, if I think I would have felt better if I would have paid for less for it. You know, and that's what you expect from certain companies. Like, you know, Make Toys, you're going to pay a little higher for it, but are you getting what in return what you're paying for? And a lot of people are not getting that, and they're like, well, if I would have spent $60 for it, it would have been a lot better, I think. So money is the reason why
Maybe
it has to be good.
I don't see. To me, it's like I don't know. I mean, like if
It's an expensive, fandom, or what
hobby. It's an expensive hobby, no doubt.
I'm sorry.
But I to me, Greg and I have said this before. Like, there's only two types of purchases for me, and I think for Greg as well. Like, the good purchase and the bad purchase, and the price ultimately doesn't matter. Like, if I spend $5 on something and it's fucking awesome, great. If I spend $5 on something shitty, that sucks. If I spend $200 on something awesome, great. If I spend $200 and it's shitty, it sucks. Like, the price doesn't really matter. It's either good or it's not. And if it's good, it's worth it.
And
to me.
I just want to add, speaking of good and bad purchases, I'm going to have a GoFundMe up after midnight tonight for that Voltron, that Chigokin. So if anyone wants to contribute.
And I want to add something else too. I just wish one time Bobby would say, me and Deluxe were talking and we had a moment. I just wish one time we'd have that.
I think that's happened.
No, it's more with Greg and Lenny and Justin, and not so much with Robert.
Maybe you should hold yourself to a higher standard there, buddy.
Oh, that's true. That is good.
Matt,
Okay.
Matt, but you know what it is? Like, you are a heavy
I'm fat now.
Fat
Damn.
joke.
Oh, wow.
You're heavy.
Wow.
No.
Right.
Here we go again.
Like,
Here we go again. My collection and my weight.
No. You're in the you're a heavy tech guy in the terms of communication. Like you're in our group chat. Like when I send something through, it's that little Starscream symbol is the fucking first thing to pop down. Like you're on it. You're on it like a hornet, and that's fucking awesome. But like I'm not. Like I check my phone periodically, and like I talk to Lenny on Skype. And I talk to Robert on the phone, and Justin I usually talk to by text just to say, do you have a minute to talk on the phone?
I just called.
But you're not like a big phone guy. You're a big like chatted up kind of in the text guy, and that's just.
I could be the phone guy for you, Bobby.
Well, hey Matt, anytime you want to have a conversation, buddy, on a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, just hit me up, and we can chat it up.
All right.
Al always got a yo.
Hours. Yeah, that's how I pick up the phone. Yo.
I'll hold you to that. No, I like your ringtone back. Your ring back.
I like to give people a false sense of security before they speak to me. I like to put them in a false sense of ease, complacency.
Like sound like a black guy?
So I can pick up that phone and get on the text. You remember that? You remember they used to think I was a black guy?
Well, no, yeah, hearing you on the fucking recording, and then the first time I talked to you on the phone, you're like, hello, yellow.
YOLO.
Like,
How are you, buddy?
You know who gets really weird when you call him?
Who's that?
Greg.
Greg's not a big phone guy.
Why are you calling me?
Greg and I used to talk on the phone fairly regularly, but I think Greg's life's busier and he's not a big phone guy.
I'm not a big phone guy. That's why I love the advent of the text message. It's just so much easier.
It's a fact.
I'm gonna call Greg.
And when I said that to you, Robert, I think you were calling me on, if I'm not mistaken, you were calling me on Facebook Messenger, and I didn't answer it. I'm like, why are you calling me?
Every time Bobby says that's a fact, I hear that's a fact, Jack.
I'll tell you, if it's not Lenny, and I get a Facebook Messenger phone call from you, I'm looking at you a little sideways.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna start doing nothing but calling you from Facebook Messenger.
I know, that's what I'm gonna start doing now. Matter of fact, after we get off this call, I'm on Facebook.
Well, that's the thing with that. Is like, if you don't have my phone number, like, why are you calling me?
Yeah, we ain't friends. I don't know you.
Well, it's not even that. It's like, why is
me.
calling me an option? Like, it's just weird. Like, be like, hey, can I call you? What's your number? Don't just call me through Facebook.
Okay.
Fucker.
Hey, we answer,
I'm getting a phone call right now from Justin Via messenger audio. Go fuck yourself.
You better answer it. Don't screen it.
Goddamn, Bobby didn't pick up my call.
He screened it. God.
Matt screened the shit out of my call.
One time I did. I screened I was fucking the screen. I was.
He sent me straight to the voicemail.
I swiped that shit left. I was like, fuck no.
He was like, handle this, Verizon.
That's true. That's true.
Now Robert calling me.
Did I miss MP Collector's question?
No, let's ask that and then wrap it.
No, are we done with the discussion? Because it was good. I missed it. I'm sorry.
That's good. I think it went as far as it could.
Okay.
Dear Shattercast crew, I've been realizing lately that a guy's handle online can be frustrating sometimes. I have had several instances where I have posted something on a thread that didn't have anything to do with Masterpiece Transformers, and response has been, "You shut your mouth. You were only to comment on Masterpiece figures, Mr. MP Collector." Anyway, for this week's topic, I want to ask each of you about your experience with online handles, and they are, first of all, MP Collector, get out of the fucking forums, Mac. That's the type of poison you're gonna run into.
Yeah. That's stupid.
But anyway, you deserve better, MP Collector, and you and I both know it. So his question to Lenny: do you get tons? I like the individual little questions, MP Collector. Way to miss a week and come back heavy. You know what I mean?
Miss a week.
Lenny, do you get tons of people asking you about the Z in your handle? Do you ever default to it's an Aussie thing? Don't worry about it.
The Z, the Zefticon, that bit?
I guess the Zef part. I've asked.
Well, Zef it's a South African culture thing, so it has nothing to do with being an Australian thing. So right. I guess I can't really use it. I just say I default to it's a South African thing. Don't worry about it.
And that confuses you. Sound like a racist, though.
You kind of do, though.
I'm embracing it. How is that racist?
Dude, stop culturally appropriating.
Lenny, do you say zebra or zebra?
Zebra.
Wow.
No one calls it a zebra except Americans.
That is a true story. That's a fact.
Huh. That's a fact, Jack.
Quite a few things that only Americans do that the rest of the world don't do.
I know. Wars. That's what we do.
Like having Trump as a president.
Hey,
yeah.
Do you use a when you shower?
Go what? Go again.
When you shower, do you use a washcloth or do you use a stone?
We use stones in the river to wash our clothes, but we've just got kangaroo hide there. No, I use one of those squishy fucking it's not a sponge.
A loofah?
Oh, it looks a loofah. No, the little ball.
The puff.
Yeah, the little puff ball. I use that. Yeah. That's good on my skin, man.
Yeah, Matt, you got one of those on a stick. Come on.
No, I use the little ball, the little puff ball, whatever they call it.
You know what we call washcloths at my house?
Shit raggers?
Rags. Throw me a rag.
Some people thought.
Okay, all right. Make sure I'm not weird. Make sure I'm not weird. Just some conversation.
In Australia, a rag is called a washer or a flannel. That's what they call.
Whoa.
We have kitchen rags and we have washcloth rags and stuff and all that stuff.
But do you?
Bobby just lives in the wrong neighborhood. That's all.
That's true. If you ask my neighbors, they will definitely agree with you. Do you get a lot of Zeph questions though, Lenny? Because I've asked you, I know.
Not really.
Oh,
no.
Please, well, in the words of Unicron, it pleases me to be the first. Greg, do you have any stories where someone online has begged you for mercy?
No, that's not what it's about. And if MP Collector ever listened to the show,
he knows
story a million times.
What's the other dude's name? It was like
Intellectual Healing.
Yeah, Intellectual Healing, dude. That's good too. It's no Greg for Mercy, but it's pretty good too.
I like that. Intellectual. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's how that rolls off the tongue, man.
I've said your
Intellectual
name, Greg, to people outside of this world, and they've been like, "Whoa,
what world?
That's a tough ass nickname." I be like, wow, man, I like that. Man. I've made people wish they knew a guy named Greg just to call him that.
Nice.
Matt,
yes.
Do you think you will keep the deluxe part of your name once you've lost the weight?
Oh no, that's not why we call him Deluxe.
No, it's not.
He used to be the Creamy Legend.
Yeah, he was the Creamy Legend. Why was he the Creamy Legend again?
Listen, because I remember I wasn't part of the cast yet. I remember riding my bike around Prospect Park, and he got promoted from Creamy Legend to Deluxe status. And then on the next day, a couple days later, I'm riding again, and then he got promoted to Voyager, and you guys called him Voyager. And then he said something, and you demoted him back to Deluxe.
No, I think he was Deluxe, and then he got demoted.
I was Deluxe first.
Yeah, then he got demoted to Creamy Legend, and then he got promoted to Voyager, and then he got demoted back down to.
That was an Oscar. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the name Deluxe. I mean, I never would have probably gave myself that name, but yeah, I think it stuck with me, and I think that's what people know me as in the fandom is Deluxe.
I think it was Greg and I that gave him that name during the GMC days.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Because you said Deluxe was your favorite class of your size class.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Huh? You never told me that.
Yeah, therefore.
I thought Oscar gave it to me.
No, Oscar didn't give that to you. He gave you Creamy Legend, and he made like a big thing out of it. I think he's what made it really stick to you.
Actually, I gave him Creamy Legend, and Oscar ran with it. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, but yeah, I'll keep Deluxe for.
I'm pretty much responsible for. I'm pretty much your Joe Jackson, Matt.
Thank you.
Pretty soon it'll just be Legends knockoff.
No, I mean, since we're gonna, yeah, I mean, I'll always have Deluxe. I mean, that's what people know me by. Even Belisa calls me Deluxe. No, I'm just kidding. She doesn't. No.
Well, if she doesn't, she should.
She should. I call her Belisa though. She does not like that.
Yeah, that I love that. Like Joe calls Adam's Pam, but Pam doesn't say doesn't say like he'll be like we'll be on Nerd Rage and Joe will be like, so did Laura and Bapam get together?
Bapam. Hey, I want y'all to promise me this when we go to TFCon and Skullfest, call her Belisa.
Yeah, no, you got it.
Call her that.
Yeah.
Robert, do you ever worry that your handle is a little simple compared to everyone else's? It's just the actual name and your last initial, right? Would you come up with something with a little more pizzazz if you had to do it all over again?
Put you out, man.
Well, let me give a. Go ahead, Robert. You answer first.
Okay, I owe this to Oscar because when I bribed my way onto the show, it was my first time on. He couldn't pronounce my last name. So he just said Robert D for D's nuts.
Well, I think also, you sent in questions. So like a lot of times we just did the first name, last initial like Justin L, and it was Robert D.
Yeah. So just stuck it. Your name is what it is. But I mean, on Facebook, it's just my name, and it's almost a point of pride for me because of my profession. Right. My wife is sometimes like, you're an attorney. Why are you're out there saying all this stuff, doing this crazy shit? Like, what if you ever wanted to run for office one day or do this, that, the other? I'm like, I firmly believe in freedom of speech, and I enjoy this shit, and I don't hide anything from anyone. My clients know about my fucking collection, and I've got a ton of clients, I am who I am, and I don't hide it. I'm not judging anyone else, but, it's because of what I do. I'm out there with my name, at least on Facebook, because I feel I have the right to, because of my profession.
I would.
Belisa Volume 2. Look, if he ever did run for office, it wouldn't matter what the fuck he said on the internet because we'd all be out there fucking heckling his ass and embarrassing his ass.
Making wieners and farts great again.
You'd all be on my cabinet.
I would like to petition to have Robert's name on the show officially changed to Cokehead, but spelled K-O.
Actually, how about this? Let's see if anyone gives a nickname. If you have a good nickname for Robert D, write it in the comments. Write it in the comments on YouTube right now. And if one sticks, we'll try to switch it up.
That's a good idea.
Oh, I like this. There should be a prize.
Yeah. So let's see. We'll send you if you're in the States. We'll actually
send you a pint glass and.
We'll send you. Do you have a pint glass to send, Matt?
I do. Oh yeah.
All right. If you're in the States, you win a free pint glass
And
if
4 small T-shirts.
and 4 yeah, let's give away a small T-shirt. Let's give. Do you have any mugs or anything, Greg?
I do not. No, I do. I think I have all the mugs. I have
All right.
yeah,
Let's give away a mug and a T-shirt
And a pint glass.
and a pint glass.
And a keychain.
If you can come up with a nickname for Robert D that we want to use for him. So it's not about we have to agree that yes, that's a good name, it works.
What if we give Robert D's spot away?
Well, we'll put it on the our Facebook page too also.
All right.
That's what you
No, because you got to comment on YouTube. You got to listen to you have
okay. You have to listen to us. Yeah.
Listen to the show. Yep.
Okay.
Justin.
Yes, sir.
Do you ever have people mess up the order of the letters and numbers in T6?
All the time. All the time. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue the question.
Are the R and the X supposed to be capitalized?
Yes, everything should be capitalized, and everybody messes it up all the time.
Lowercase, that shit.
Yeah, if I see it lowercase, I pretty much cut you off of ever talking to you. So
that's a bold-faced lie because I do it all the time. And you still talk to me.
I know, but no, it is all capitals, and because I guess it's a good point. Anyway, it's based off a car, so they usually capitalize all the letters on an actual car's model number. So.
That's where. Okay. I was fixing to ask you, where'd you get it?
Yeah, it's from it was supposed to be an RX-7, but I typoed that when I made that account however many years ago, and it just kind of stuck at 6. So.
It rings off. It rolls off the tongue.
It rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
I like it.
Rolls off something, because it's
That Optimus tongue.
What if he said it rolls off your girl's tongue? I'd have been like,
God. Damn.
Player.
Goddamn right. But no, it gets people can. It's fucking what 5
letters.
It's not really letters, Matt. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. Yes,
I
it's
fucked
5 symbols on a page, and I get people get it wrong all the time, and
characters.
Yeah. So characters. Yes, thank you, Matt.
No, Bobby said it. I'm not taking it up for Bobby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Matt said it.
No.
It's all good. I don't need the pat on the back. It's funny. I knew of your reviews before, ever hearing you on GMC, or speaking to you in person. And I remember you were the first person to ever commission any drawing from me ever, in the fandom.
Oh, really?
I'm proud of that fact.
Yeah. And
Fandom.
I remember I remember the day you said what you wanted, and I was like, I hit my wife up and I was like T2 RX6 just asked me for it.
It's happening.
I was really fucked up over it. I was really fucked up over it, and I was like, the problem is he wants all the Protect Bots and Defensor. That shit's gonna take me for fucking ever. And I was like, it's T2 RX6. I can't not get this commission.
I have to do it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna charge him. I'm gonna charge him $25. And my wife was like, if you fucking charge him $25, I'm out.
You said I'm divorced.
Yeah, well, no, not divorced, but like she was helping me with it, and she still helps me with everything. But she was I'm leaving that shit alone. It's good. But anyway, I just remember it's funny.
Bobby ran a marathon after you got that shit.
And nowadays it's T2 RX6. I'm like, Bobby still talks to me.
Oh.
That is so true.
I know how you feel, Justin.
And then,
Tell them how you feel, Justin.
Bobby, do you ever get people making assumptions about you based on your online handle? In retrospect, Skullface is darker than you would like to be perceived. No, not in that sense. There is one regret I have with it. There's a Metal Gear character named Skullface, I think, that has a following, obviously. So it that picks up first usually. So a lot of times, I think that gets misconstrued.
How'd you come up with that? Did you come up with that?
Sorry. No,
What,
no.
what did you say, Lenny?
I think it could be darker. I think it could be like Satan face or something. It's fine.
Well, what's funny is like I think anytime anybody sees he ultimately sees a skit and sees the fucking mask, like it's so non-threatening. You know what I mean? That like it's like a smiley face almost. Like so like it never is perceived that way. But yeah, it was on GMC and we were looking at some upgrade for Generation Swing.
Hey, Greg, are you messing with your mic, Greg?
It was looking at some upgrade of Generation Blitzwing, and it had it was a third party upgrade for it, and it had the face was peeled back, and there was like a skeleton face underneath, and Scott said, and that up next is Blitzwing Skullface or some shit like that, and I was like, damn man, I wish I had a cool name like that, like Blitzwing Skullface, and he's like, well, you can be Bobby Skullface, and I was like, and I just ran with it.
Bobby, when Justin commissioned the picture from you, did you run around your development singing Chinese Ninja Warrior?
No. I was at work actually, but I walked outside of
Jesus.
Right.
Are you communicating in Morse code, Greg?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yep.
Your
I was on mute.
Is it making it crazy?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah. It's making
Well, no, I was.
But yeah,
Your T-Pain.
the connections make some kind of crazy.
Oh,
But yeah,
whatever.
what was I gonna say?
Yeah, whatever.
There was something else. Like Greg doesn't play that shit. Like you can't talk about Greg's connection. He's like he ain't having that shit.
I know. You can't fuck with this
He
shit.
ain't having that
Fuck
shit.
with
He ain't
everybody.
having that shit. He's out for
If
blood. What are you gonna say? Hold on one second. Let me get back to this. There was something.
No, I like the trigger. Hold on. Trigger.
No. There was something about the.
Trigger face? You were at work.
Yeah, no. I left. I walked outside of the office, so to speak. Like I went outside. I had a moment.
Was it one of those 80s, like the end of the 80s, like sitcoms where you jumped in the air, the fist pump and froze?
That's kind of how it felt.
You take the good, you take the bad. All right.
Were you vaping at the time?
I think I was smoking. I was definitely smoking cigarettes at the time.
Okay.
I probably smoked a cigarette.
Yep.
There was something else I was going to say. Oh! The one thing I do have is that's like affiliated with my name is like and I only know this from TFCon this past year, is that some people have a preconceived notion of me personally based on like what some people will say in like people will comment on other people's, and please don't do this, anybody listening, but be like fuck it, I'm waiting for, and I get it too. I get on my channel, I'll be like, if you wanted a real reviewer, you would watch Ben's Collectibles or Wotafa or whoever. Like, so I think it happens to everybody, but for some reason I get a bad rep with it, of like people that saying like, man, fuck this review, I'm waiting for the Skullface review, and then don't do it. And companies see that shit, and they're like there's a lot of negativity based around this guy. So that I don't think that has anything to do with my name being Skullface. I think it has that I approach.
Sometimes you completely demolish a toy, and companies think, God, this guy's just negative all the time. I'm like, really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they watch my shit. Like, I'm not that. I'm like if you look at like these guys that like they put up a video, it does 60,000 to 100,000 views. Like that. I don't do those type of numbers. If I do those type of numbers, it's a big deal. It's like I don't think they even. I think more like from talking to a few of these companies this past TFCon, more know of me by reputation than by what I actually do.
How do you feel, Bobby, about somebody using your likeness as a character in that video game or
That's some
animation,
bullshit.
whatever it was?
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, people say what they want, but that's fucking. There's some for those out there. There's this video game. There's a Skullface character in the video game. He's got like a friendly Skullface. He wears a blue sweatshirt. It's not a robe, but it's a sweatshirt. He wears fucking house slippers and baggy clothes. It's fucking.
Mm-hmm.
What game is this?
It's like one of these like little 8-bit games.
Don't shout them out. Don't
Yeah.
give them those. Don't
You'll
give
just Lenny send it to me on the. If you know what it is, just send it to me privately.
I'll have to find it. I've repressed the memory of it.
Justin's
actually,
gonna
'cause
hack.
I was so upset about it.
Justin's like, malware upload complete.
Which is fine. You know, just a little like, just if they had it in, like when you beat the game and it was like, whatever his name is, inspired by a little Bobby Skullface, I'd have been like, cool. I don't want any money or anything like that. It's not like that. That's where I'm coming from with it. It's just a little acknowledgement. Like the fucking house slippers, the happy Skullface, the fucking blue coat, baggy clothes. Like it's just.
I have even seen him drinking coffee.
See?
Yep.
Out of a really flowery cup, though.
Wait till he starts vaping.
Yeah.
But anyway. Hey, and real quick, we'll go ahead and knock out this last question before we get out of here. Dylan T says, "What does Matt Baldwin do for a living?" That guy cracks me up.
He's a slut.
Matt?
I'm unemployed.
Matt's between jobs.
No, I work for a company, high-profile company.
Ooh.
I do things.
Matt.
What?
That was a clever way of putting that.
Mm-hmm. You like that?
I do like that.
I wouldn't say Fleshlight is high profile company.
That's true.
But
anyway,
That's what I do.
he models for sex dolls.
Anyway.
Nah, I'm a glory hole attendant.
Your glory hole cleaner.
Free hot.
It's a glory hole cleanup. Yep.
I clean the porn booths at a fucking porn
Oh, that's gotta be the worst job
Dude, can
ever.
you imagine?
Uh,
You on some Cinderella shit, down on your hands and your knees. Here comes a little friend through the wall.
You don't ever.
You just hear this a little, and then
You don't ever get on your hands and knees at a porn. Ever.
Don't touch the carpet. Number one.
No, that's not even carpet anymore, man. That's
dude,
just
carpet. Dude, I'm not going into a I'm not going into a porn booth anyway. But I'm not going to say I've never been into one. But I definitely wouldn't go into one if it was carpeted.
that'd be squishy.
Yeah, that being said, before I let Lenny take us out of here, there's one thing I want to say. There was a gentleman that made a comment last week on a video on a show of ours that was very upset that I think the way that I do a Beast Wars. I don't know if that gentleman was very upset. I just want to reassure that gentleman, if he's still listening, it's not personal, bro. I'm sure that you're a fine person. And I had a good one for that too. Oh fuck it, doesn't matter. But I guess it's not personal. It's just the way I feel about shit. Like that's what this show is us talking and how we feel. We're not trying to dress up our opinions for any potential feels. And if sometimes there's people that are not going to see things the same way as you, and that's okay. And it's okay to have healthy discourse about it as well. But I wish that gentleman the very best.
We all win.
And if you like it, bro, you win. And
come at me, bro.
Come at me. How about that? Meet me outside. How about that?
Wait, Greg says it better. Cash me outside.
But yeah, it has nothing to do with them turning into animals. Like you could replace Beast Wars with car robots. I feel the same way about that. Like it has nothing to do with the old movies. It has to do with what I consider to be kind of the genealogy of
He's just not a true collector. That's all it is. It's okay.
But I am down with the realm collector, so that puts me in some sort of
realm. Oh, remember to comment on the contest for Robert D.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And we'll pick out. Give us. When we say a week.
Yeah, I would actually say by a week. We'll do a week. We'll do 2
weeks.
shows.
So on the next show. Oh,
so
okay,
not the following show, but the following show, the show to that.
Okay.
Like to basically 2 weeks, but we record a little early, so.
Make sure to put it in the comments. Don't email us or anything. Just put it in the comments.
Nobody's gonna take it seriously.
No messenger phone calls.
No messenger phone.
Which one of us should answer.
You get one of almost everything we have. So if you're
Oh my god, people are just gonna fucking make fun of me. That's all that's gonna happen.
Well, we're doing it.
Oh, but we got to read them all off.
Bye.
We should read them all
Yeah,
off.
we'll read them. Either way, we'll read them all off and give you a shout out on the show.
Captain Douche Flute. I can see it.
Oh, we got a winner already.
Contest.
Justin, you get a free everything. All right.
But yeah,
Alrighty. Takes out of here, right? We done?
Yep.
All right. So please stick around for the shoutouts at the end of the show. We pre-record that shit now so that I don't stumble over the words. Fuck Beast Wars to that dude. I don't know you. I wasn't even on last week's show, so.
it was an app.
It's a show, yeah. It's another show.
Well, look, maybe he was one of the writers of Beast Wars. I can see why he'd be a little bit upset.
Maybe,
It's
but it
fine.
was. It's not personal. It's not
Listen, Gary,
Yeah,
you
I
had
know
your
it,
chance
I know
at
it.
the interview. You know, you could have
Yeah.
spoken your piece then. That's all I'm saying.
He said Gary Chop. Oh, that's a good dude. Good night, folks.
All right, catch cunts.
Shardouts to third-party TF Crashers at Fear Corps, IamRatchet.com, at Real Robot, and Open Your Toys podcast. The Cool Table Network, ROC Enter the Realm, Toy Detox, Plastic Fanatics, Beer and Bolters, Nerd Rage Radio, and 8 Weeks.
Don't forget Stasis Lock, Lenny.
You can find us at YouTube, iTunes, give us a 5-star review, it'll really help us out, Instagram, Facebook, and email us at shatteredcastonline@gmail.com. This podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, feel free to turn it off now.
Shut the fuck up, Chip.